KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Well, I tried my best to cover Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr. I tried my best to cover Shakur Stevenson. I tried my best to cover Pitbull Carew. Okay? I tried to cover Terrence Bud Crawford. I tried to cover Keyshawn Davis, but y'all kept begging me every show. You kept bringing up Gervonta Tank Davis. I would make a point about a totally different topic, and y'all would keep bringing up Gervonta Tank Davis. I would try to talk about the welterweight division. Y'all would bring up Gervonta Tank Davis. I would try to talk about the middleweight division. Y'all would bring up Gervonta Tank Davis. I would try to talk about the young, up-and-coming future superstar Abdullah Mason. Y'all would bring up Gervonta Tank Davis. I try to cover Jerron Boots Ennis versus motherfucking Virgil Ortiz. And y'all kept bringing up Gervonta Tank Davis. Well, now is finally the time. Now is finally the time. Guess what? Guess what? Today you will get your wish. Diehard Gervonta Tank Davis fans. Today you will get your wish. Diehard Tank fans that act like you don't like Tank, you go get your wish, because today we'll be doing a shit ton of Gervonta Tank Davis topics, unprompted. You don't have to bring them up. You don't have to sneak them into the conversation. We'll be talking about Tank today. We'll be talking about Tank today. Since y'all want to talk about Tank so bad, well, guess what? We finally got some shit to talk about. Run them likes all the way up over 100 so we can get straight to it once I speak to all my people in the building. And yes, I know I got started late today. I appreciate y'all bearing with me. I apologize for my tardiness. But we'll be going till about 11 o'clock today. We'll go a little bit longer today to make up for the lost times. The wifey, Miss KO, said, you go ahead and stay till 11. So I appreciate my baby. Shout out Miss KO. She gonna let your boy stay till 11 tonight, so we're gonna be working till 11. Shout out Emmanuel Carter, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, Absolutely nothing. He's just showing love to the channel. We appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to my dog, Trap Band. 337, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. He's just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you. Shout out my dog, Tim Carey. Not Jim Carey. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, what's good, KO? Everything's good, Tim. I appreciate your continued support and patronage to the channel. Speaking of which, let me remind everybody, man, hit that like button. Hit that like button, totally free. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If you have a channel or you have a platform, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, his tube, her tube, my tube, tubes tied, tubes untied, whatever you got on the tube, share the video, share the live stream, let everybody know what we're talking boxing tonight. All right. Also, join the channel as a member, man. We have new tiers with the membership where for the first tier, $2.99 a month, you get my picks. For the second tier, you get my bets for each and every week. And that's $5.99 a month. So if you are into gambling, if you want to know how I bet my money every single week and how I have turned a profit gambling boxing for the greater part of a decade now, you get access to my bets, parlays, prop bets, method of victories, so forth and so on. The tools I use, the logic that I use to be able to make money gambling on boxing as a third income. And it's only $5.99 a month. It'll pay for itself in a month, I guarantee you. Now, let me see who all is in the building. Get the likes up over 100 because, bro, when I get to these topics, when we start running shit down, it's going to be an all-time cook. I might be cooking for like 2 hours straight. I might cook all the way to 11. I might be cooking so hard, we might not even have time to do nothing else, but have me just frying people all day today. So do me a favor, get the likes up over 100 because I don't want to waste no time. I want to get straight to the action. I see we got about 70 likes. I need to, by the time I speak to all my people in the building, I need y'all to make sure them likes is where they need to be. As a matter of fact, I think with 200 people in here, no reason the goal shouldn't be 150 likes. So please get the likes up over 150 so we can start to cook. Shout out to Humble Quan, The Writer's Block, Night Rider, Brother Huey Q, Trap Band, Mike Moss, All Things, Big Braille, Emmanuel Carter in the building, Terrell Jackson in the building. Shout out to my brother Kurt Hurd too, by the way. I just saw a Cash App come through. Give me a second. Why is this tripping? Hold up. There we go. Shout out to my brother Kurt Hurd, dropping a nice little 5-piece. No biscuit in the Cash App. He says, I won, but I don't bet much. Yeah, man, you don't never wanna chase your tail, bro. You don't want to chase your tail, Kurt. Good job. Just keep on keeping on. Terrell Jackson is in the building. Arena's in the building. Barbara D is in the building. OG Vic at 446 years old is in the building. On the money line. What up with you, bro? We got bro, I'm tripping. One starness? Maybe I said that shit wrong. Maybe it's me. Lee Jackson, Trap Band. What's up? All Things. What's up, bro? Shout out to 86 Baby Mary in the building. Anthony Peanut Mason in the building. What up? Kevin House, I see you. Fat Pack, what up? Oddly Gifted Bully Kennels, bro. What's good with you? It jumped on me, but we'll find it. We'll find it, brother. There we go. WTF Media. Tsunami, what up? Andre, what up? O2 Marzi, Tata, TY, 007. Danetta 27 in the building. Daryl Deloach, Real Deal. What up? Sunny Day. My brother Zoom Verse in the building. Go subscribe to his channel as well. SOB TV in the building. No face, no case. D Free is in the building. I just need y'all to beat the Eagles at least one time, brother. I just need Jaden Daniels. I need y'all to beat the Eagles one time, and we'll do the rest. Paid. What up? Salute, big dog. And I know I owe you them push-ups. I got them coming, I promise. Kirk Jones, what up? Sefer, what up? Showtime, the guy. Opulent LD TV. Kurt Hurd, appreciate you again in that Cash App, bro. Blitzum J, WMS, Selmo 2, what's happening with you? Always Bet on Black in the building. Brother Huey Q, what's up? Salute. Isaiah's in the building. Ohio. Cassandra's in the building. Ohio. Ronnie Bravo, what's up, bro? Salute to you, fam. That's North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? North Carolina is in the building as well. What's up, bro? Salute. Junior Oh, why is trying to jump on KO like I can't catch it back? I'm gonna find it, bro. Junior Francois, what they called him. What's up, Frank Junior? We got Leo Stays in the building. AD Solo, Don Ballin, Oak Cliff Sensei, Kiro Black, Fat Pack. What up? Swoosh Life in the building. Jace Boyce Senior, that is. What up, bro? Fresh 313, what's happening? Aaron Gonzalez, what's up with it, man? Will Janabek get another fight made? Hell yeah, they don't care about drug cheats and boxing. Janabek will have another fight. Rastafari, what up? Matter of fact, have they stripped Janabek yet? That's the bigger question. Will Janabek have another fight? Hell yeah. Will he get stripped? Marshawn West is here. I didn't see her. My bad, Marshawn. If I didn't speak, my fault. What's up to Marshawn West? Anthony Shell, what's good? Supreme Cam, what's happening with you, bro? Salute. Million Films, Brashley McClendon, Av Boy JR, D. Willie Thomas, Lil John. What's happening? Jenks, what up? Unbiased Brim in the building. Terrence Gayton, what up? Brim hopped in my comments and told me he didn't care about Tank Davis. But Brim is here for my live stream about Tank Davis. Y'all let that sink in. Oh, we gonna work today. We gonna work today. Precious Violet, what up? Writer's Block, what up? Lefty, what's good? Not me. What's good with you? TLF Ash, I see you, bro. Malik Taylor, what's good? HB, the voice of reason, a.k.a. James Earl Jones is what they call him. What's up? Sia Dixon in the building. What up with it? Man, B, been one. Man, been one. What up? Had to catch that. Raw Garcia, official Goblin. What up? What's that going to a Goblin? Ace Stain, what up? Derek Maxwell, Go Flow. What's up with y'all, man? Smash that like as y'all come in the building, bro. Salute to everybody. Zay Long, what's up? Cello Mods, what up? Braylon is here. What's up, Braylon? Tony Williams is in the building. What's up, Tony? Nostalgia Life, my dog. What up? Beecher, what up? Ghetto Fab. I see you, fam. We're at 104. Let's get to 150, y'all. We should be able to get to 150. It's 222 people in here. We should be able to get to 150, 113. Because once I get going, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just letting y'all know that right now, bro. Joseph Johnson, what up? Shout out to my dog TJ Dunham. 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, you made me some money this weekend, 100. MyBookie.com cashed both Lamont and Cruz parlays because of the draw. Mine did too, but I didn't hit on my props, so I was still down like $40, bro. But if it would have like really hit, because what happens on mine is the parlay hit, but it hit without them on it. So it decreases my odds. So I still hit, but because Jao Bataya really screwed me to start the day. And then O'Shaquie Foster didn't stop. If he would have stopped, cool boy, I'd have really been in the money. But I put up $623 over the weekend, and I lost like $50 total. So I damn near broke even because my parlays was good. But if Lamont would have won, bro, if Drawmomt would have won, I'd have made like $200, $300. So I'd have got my $623 back plus like another $300. But since he lost, or since he got the draw, they paid out my parlays, and I ended up making, like $500 worth of parlays. But because of my prop bets, I still end up losing 50. But that's okay. That's okay. You ain't gonna win every week, but we know how to mitigate risk and we know how to make money. That's why I'm telling y'all, bro. Get that second tier membership. We working. Levon Down Gator, what up? Big Skull, what up? Billy Wright, what up? Y'all give me a second. My doorbell is ringing. I'll be right. Zach. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. right, we back. We back. My fault. Smash the like button. Hold on. Where was we at? We was right here to Truth. What up, Truth? I think that's where we was at. Truth, what's good with you? No evidence. Anthony Chulo, you know what up? Josh 803, Filthy Rich in the building. What up, bro? What's good with you? Creole the Traveler, my dog. What's up, Creole? Creole smell y'all hating ass ninjas coming from a mile away. That's my dog right there. Creole got my back. He smell you hating ninjas coming from a mile away. Get they ass, Creole. I see you. Ruben Langford, what up? Ron Aaron, what up? Boxing and Barbecue. E Double, Grace Mercy. What's up with it? Shout out to my dog, the OG Victor, 667 years old with the 5 peaks. No biscuit in the super chat. Says just support from the 227-year-old OG Victor. Still salute the Victor, man. We can all only hope to be as coherent and be as intelligent and speak so eloquently when we become 697 years old, man. Kadir, what up? Salute to you, bro. Boxing Hacker, what up? Danetta's in the building. Precious Way, what up, bro? Steph Pastor, what up? Luca's in the building. What up, Luca? East of the River, what up? GD, what up? Supreme Cam, I think I spoke, but I'll speak again. Keisha, what's good? Mr. Fish, what up? My dog Dank in the building, bro. Salute. Brashley McClendon, what's good? Watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. This is the type of mode we in today. Dank says, boys, hype again out here. LOL, GTD, fingernails. No worries. Let me ask you something, Dank Father. Who started making videos about Tank Davis first? Me or niggas that claim they hate Tank Davis? let me ask you something today, brother. Who started making videos about Tank Davis tweets first? Me or niggas that claim they hate Tank? I'm gonna let you sit on that. I'm gonna let you sit on that and I'm gonna keep it moving. Shout out to Leo Staves. 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat says a little something for the pot you're going to cook in. Oh, we about to work. I promise we are about to put in some wizard, bro. I just got to speak to all my people, you know what I mean? Ray B, what up? Seattle Rick, what's good? Marquis, what's up? Intellect 813, what up? Chris Trucker's in here. I ain't see my brother. Chris, what up, Chris Trucker? I ain't mean to. Oh, there you go, my dog. My dog, Chris Trucker, what's up, bro? Hope all is well. Frequent, what up? Don't get 86K over here too, Frequent. Eloquently, all Victor do is cuss. Yeah, you right, my bad. Kendra Scott's in the building, what up? Abad Zane, what's happening with you? Swear to God, bro, and it's dark here, bro. We literally got the no solicitation sign, bro. Cat was trying to sell me security. I'm like, bro, you didn't see that camera light up when you pulled up to this mother. You didn't see that big ass camera, and you ain't see that doorbell camera beep at your ass when you walked up here before you knocked on my door, ringing my doorbell, interrupting my show. No, I don't need no security system. Usually I answer that shit from the panel or from my phone and shit, but I'm live. Like, bro, it's 8:30 in the evening. You just out here trying to get hours, man. That's all I have to say. You just out here trying to get hours. Yeah, dang, that's what I thought. I'm him. I'm him. Oh, man. Shout out Trey W2345 piece. No biscuit in the super chat says, looked at my bet account again. I actually won like 100 on my shit. Salute, KO. Get that second tier membership, people. Yeah, bro. The parlay is going to hit if it's a draw. You still hit your parlay. They just take that one off. So the house didn't win and you didn't win. So if you did my parlays, you would have hit every parlay we had. I just didn't win because I did the prop bets and shit too. But if you did nothing but the parlays I did, you made money. But because of my parlays, I only lost 50 when I was risking like $623. So we still good. You know what I mean? We still good. I just really I'm greedy, so I would have liked to hit my big shit so I could have won money. But losing $50, bro, I don't want to brag and shit. But if you get that second tier membership, usually I'm winning on average between $200 to $500 every week. And if I do lose, Trey, I probably lose anywhere from $50 to $100, bro. Unless somebody get a stupid ass draw or somebody get like a dumbass upset, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody get cut and it go to tech, like some crazy shit. You know what I mean? But if the wins and losses come out and everything makes it to the final bell and shit, the way that we leverage ourselves and leverage our bets, bro, we win pretty consistently, bro. Otherwise, with a wife and 3 kids, my ass wouldn't be gambling. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have that hobby. You know what I mean? So stick with me, bro. We're going to get this money together, Tez, and I appreciate you sharing your profits with your boy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Danetta27. Damn, 50, bow, 50, bam. 50, bam, 50 piece. God damn. She said, KO, I ain't even checked the Hard Rock app because I figured Drawmomt messed us up. That $5.99 is definitely worth it. I follow all the picks. Hard Rock would allow to the T. Appreciate it, big dog. I got you. We working. I got you. We working. I promise we working. I'm going to make y'all remember. I don't ask people to spend that. I'm not going to ask you to spend your money with me, and I'm not going to give you some damn, even if you don't listen to the bets. I just want y'all to know I put my money where my mouth is, number one. And number two, I'm not going to be like, yo, join my channel as a member. Well, what do I get? I mean, you just get to give me money? Join my group. Pay some dues to my channel. Pay some dues to the movement. What I get? You know, you get an internet friend. I'll be your friend on the internet. You get the same live stream, the same cut. Nah, bro, I'm not doing that shit. If I ask y'all to spend y'all money, I'm gonna try to give y'all some value for it. And so I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And if you haven't tapped in yet, man, join the channel as a member. This shit, we do this shit every week. Blitzum J, what up? Shout out to Nostalgia Life, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Stephen Pottsville Fortune Recovery Fund on behalf of Dean. Damn. Cool Boy got cooked. But if you was a channel member, you would know that Cool Boy was going to get cooked because I told y'all he was going to get cooked. But hey, you know. Everybody think because of Terrence Crawford, weight classes don't matter and shit no more. Terrence Crawford got these boys messed up here. Terrence Crawford, Alexander Usyk, Monster Inouye. You know what I mean? They got the world being David Benavidez is another one up at 175, moved from 168, 175. Niggas is like, yeah, weight classes for a reason. But then they didn't believe that shit no more. Now these Reggie ass fighters like Cool Boy is like, yeah, bro. I'm moving up to 130 to fight the best nigga there. All right, good luck. That boy looks slow. He looked like he only had one. He can't seem like if you can make him come get you, that boy worse on his front foot than Timalifu Telefimu. Argue with yourself. Argue with yourself. He is worse on the front. Everybody clown Timalifu Telefimu. It's popular to do, especially in the Black American fight fan community, to clown Timalifu Telefimu's racist ass. I agree. I be clowning him too. I won't even call him by his name. Y'all hear what I called him, man. Timalifu Telefimu. But what I will say is, Cool Boy look like a fish out of water on his front foot more than Timalifu Telefimu. Shocky Foster took a unified 2-division champion and made that boy look like a flat-footed, come forward Mexican-style fighter that just got to America after he was done fighting in bars in Tijuana. That's what Shakur Foster did to that boy, man. Texas in that bit, you know what I'm saying? Texas shit, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Oddly Gifted Bully Kennel, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, how much it costs to take away Boxing Hacker? Free speech for the night. Man, Boxing Hacker, he ain't finna fuck the show up is what I'm telling you, bro. I got you. Big Bob Gunn, what up? Salute to you. Big Bob Gunn being a member for 5 months. I bet you can't make it to a year, though. I bet your ass won't make it to a year, though. He say, salute, KO. Salute, Big Bob Gunn. I appreciate you, fam. Salute to you. Gambling is not a You got me with that shit. I'm a degenerate, bro. I'm a degenerate, bro. I be feeling bad and shit. I be telling my kids not to gamble and shit. And then they watch me place bets every week. Do as I say, not what I do, mother. All you bet on is boxing, KO? Yeah, bro, because everything else I'm too emotionally invested, bro. Everything else I bet, like, I can't bet football because I'm Cowboys, bro. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fanboy, facts, right? Basketball, I like LeBron and Luka and shit too much. And I like my Mavericks too much when we had Luka, but I ain't fucking with the Mavericks right now because we traded Luka and shit. I'm too emotionally invested in team sports. Boxing, I love the sport more than I love the fighters. That's why I'm able to run this channel. And that's why I'm able to be a successful gambler and shit. Like, I like Virgil. I fuck with Virgil. It's Texas all day. It's Texas all day in this bitch. Dallas, Texas. Virgil's from Grand Prairie, Texas. Grand Prairie, I was raised in Oak Cliff. Grand Prairie and Oak Cliff is 5 miles, 10 miles away from each other right now, Interstate 20. My Texas people know I ain't lying. My Dallas, Texas people know I'm telling the truth right now. Nigga, I love me some Virgil Ortiz. I love his ability. I love his power. I love his grit. I love the dog he is. Put his ass in there with Boots. Nigga, I'm betting on Boots. I don't give a fuck. Listen, Earl Spence, bro. I'm a diehard Earl Spence fan. Diehard Earl Spence fan, bro. Everybody that followed the channel for years know that shit. Put Earl in the goddamn ring with Sebastian Fundora. Nigga, I'm betting on Fundora. Cause I'm emotionally invested in the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? Kurt Hurd being a member for 13 months, he say, join the money if you bet the money. Already, bro. Already. You won't make it 2 years, though. You will not make it 2 years, Kurt Hurd. We got boxing with Nardi. He say, yo, bro. Well, yo, Nardi, and y'all go subscribe to his damn channel. Y'all go subscribe to his damn channel. Soul Glow with the One Piece. No biscuit in the super chat. And he said, absolutely nothing, because they won't allow your ass to type anything when you only donate $1. But he don't care because he is the $1 champion out this bitch. And we still appreciate it. We still appreciate it. Drink more water. What up, brother? Salute to my dog, Drink More Water, the managing moderator of the channel. You try me, give fuck you got a wrench or not. I get Drink on your ass. He gonna shoot you with the 50 cal. Drink gonna shoot your ass with the Uzi, with the shotgun. You get the fucking with me, and I say, Drink, get his ass. Drink gonna get him up. Managing mod, Drink out there bit, and run it too. Y'all don't play with my gang, man. El Presidente running, man. You know what I mean? Gold Hunter, what up? We almost to the bottom, bro. Night Rider, what up, Night Rider? A1 Hoops on. Go subscribe to A1, man. I caught your boxing live stream. Not boxing, your basketball shit today. Popped up on my feet. I watched that shit about 15 minutes. Hit the like button and shit. You was already off that motherfucker, though. But I like, look at my dog A1 with the live stream and shit. Y'all go check him out, man, for that basketball conversation, man. Meaty Riley, what up? Meaty Riley, what up? Show off Loso, what up? Where we at on the likes? I need 100 and where we at? 290? I need 200 likes. Yeah, I'm doubling the price, niggas and niggettes. I need 200 likes and then we getting started. Let me close this door. Yeah, the price of the brick just went up. Today's price is not yesterday's price. Today's price is not yesterday's price. I need 200. I need 200. All right. It's 290 in here. Why we can't get the 200? That's crazy work. That's crazy work. TLFS say, dang, nigga, I can't hit the like again. Well, TLFS, just sit and wait then and be quiet. Damn, I can't hit the like again, little nigga. I felt like you was yelling at me, bro. I felt like you was yelling at me, bro. Josh 803 said, we had a deal, KO. 150. Well, guess what, nigga? I am the proprietor of this channel. You were here to see me, nigga. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Yeah, Josh. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. They came to see me. So get the likes to 200. Yeah, Josh. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. The hell you mean? Can't talk shit when you got that avatar, bro. It's low-hanging fruit, fam. Respect. Respect, bro. You know what I mean? Respect that. Hey. Hey, respect, bro. I get it. I get it. Santa Claus be kicking your ass, boy. That's why I shit about 5, 6 years. I said, look, we ain't writing from Santa on this shit no more. This is from Dad. This This is from mom and dad, nigga. This is not from Santa no more, running my pockets, boy. I'm so glad of the age of the internet, though, bro. I remember having to go do them Black Fridays and shit, boy. Having to go to Walmart, nigga was fighting in Walmart, bro, behind like nabbies. PlayStations, video games. And then, we didn't always live how we was living now. So we was at the Walmarts that wasn't in a good area. Like, it's full of minorities. To be polite, I'm going to be polite and just say the word minorities. But y'all know what I mean. Niggas was fighting over that Madden, boy. Well, I'm glad Amazon came around, boy. Hey, I'm glad Amazon came around, boy. Let me tell you something. Dog. Shit. Thank you, Amazon. Boy, I get more Amazon packages than anybody, bro. They delivering something to my house every day. Nigga, I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go out to get no bottle of water no more. Like, nigga, y'all just bring the bottle of water, sit it on the porch. Bring me the bottle of water, and I need some printer paper. Just some weird ass orders and shit, right? Some weird ass order. I need some printer paper, some case of water, and some and my cartridge went out. My printer cartridge went out. I need to order that shit. My bag be having the craziest shit. Just sit the water on the porch, so go. That's what I'm saying. All right, we got 200 likes. I'm ready to work. My wife said she said I gotta be healthy. She said the kombucha. She said I gotta have the kombucha because she says for your gut health. She said I want you to have good gut health. I had to get the kombucha. Shit pretty good though. I ain't never had no kombucha. I just want some regular soda pop. She got me the kombucha. She said it's like soda. I don't taste it, but she said it, so I'm gonna act like it's like soda. It's not like soda. This shit is not like soda at all. This shit, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Nah, ain't no alcohol in this one. Now, trust me. If it was alcohol, I'd be in a better. I'd be more happier than shit. She said it got less calories. It's 80 calories. She like the gluten-free shit. You know what I mean? This shit gluten-free, non-GMO certified. I like GMOs and gluten and shit. We old school. What's up, OG? What's happening with you? I didn't see you at first. Y'all go subscribe to the Angry White Man podcast, man. We old school and D1 doing their thing. Shout out to Mexican Style 1987. 5-piece. No biscuit in super chat. Said, I'm joining the second tier membership, homie. I'm down bad on my bets. Salute, KO. Man, listen. I can't guarantee you victory, but I can guarantee you that it's well thought out and that we be putting in that work. Y'all ready to get this damn show started, man? Yeah, Victor, I'm doing it. When a nigga 997 years old tell you to do something because it's healthy, you gotta listen to that nigga. When somebody that's 997 years old asks you to do something, you gotta listen to that nigga, man. Okay? So Victor, at 1,013 years old, he told me this shit healthy. I'm gonna drink this shit because Victor says healthy, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, sure am. All right, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready. Listen, Tima Lifu finally said something I agree with, bro. Tima Lifu finally fixed his mouth to say some shit that I agree with, bro. And I've been preaching this shit. And I'm glad he said this, bro. I can give credit where credit is due, even if I don't like a mofo.
I think that they all have like some sort of...
This is what he said, bro.
I think that they all have like some sort of group plan amongst each other, even with Keyshawn Davis. You know, they all think that they're going to conquer boxing as friends. I don't think there's friends in this sport. I don't think this should be friends. This is a fight business. This is not about, hey, I want you to conquer this division, I'll conquer that division. We'll all be friends and we'll be champions. This is not the Klitschko brothers era. You know, so whatever Crawford and Shakur want to do, Crawford ain't going to be fighting for Shakur. It'll be Shakur in the ring with Teofimo.
Listen, bro, he's a piece of shit. He say some racist shit. I don't like Tima Lifu Teofimo at all. I got so little respect for him. You probably never hear me say his name the correct way again with the correct enunciation again, even though I know how to say his damn name. But he 100% right. And shout out to Biz0128 being a member for 13 months. I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years, bro. I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years. He say, salute, KO. Salute for the 13 months. Now get to 24. Get your ass to 24 months, and we gonna keep going now. Facts, Night Rider, broken clock, you know, metaphor and shit. He 100% right, and I've been preaching this, bro. And it's time for people to understand that this shit is out of pocket, man. Shout out to OG Cal Cooler. What's up, Cal? Being a member for 28 straight months. Cal, you can't make it to 36. You can't make it to 3 years. Your ass ain't gonna make it to 3 years. He say, see, I want to see you at the 36-month mark. That's what I want to see. I want to see your ass at the 36-month mark, bro. Shout out to the OG Cal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the OG Cal. Now, he's 100% right, bro, because Team Alifu, he ain't got no friends, and rightfully so. But the ones that he do have, they willing to fight. Like, I think he pretty cool with Ryan. They willing to fight. Him and Rolly were pretty cool. They willing to fight. They ain't saying shit like we brothers, we won't never fight each other. 10, what up? And we got to cut this shit out, bro. Shakur Stevenson, I'm going to get to him in a minute. So contradictory, so hypocritical with what he's doing with Keyshawn Davis and what he's trying to do with Raymond Ford. Don't worry, we're going to get there a little later in the show. But, bro, this friendship, fake friend, buddy shit clicked up. Like, bro, this is like the boxing Blood and Crips, man. It's like the boxing Blood and Crips, bro. The boxing GDs and shit, man. This shit crazy, like dance crew, like they dance battling out this bitch, like they all, you got served, just part of the whole little dance crew, the little saints of this bitch. Like, what y'all doing, bro? Shakur, Keyshawn, Raymond Ford, Richardson Hitchens, Terrence Bud Crawford, and Clarissa T-Rex Shields. She like the token woman of the group. They just all, nigga, they don't never pick each other to lose. If they around the same weight classes, they gonna fucking fight each other. I mean, they not gonna fight each other. And on top of that, bro. And on top of that, they gonna team up and like, oh, nigga, you got a big fight, nigga. Let's all go to camp together, nigga. Let's all go to camp together and help you get ready and shit, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? This shit is lame as shit. Think about this, bro. This is why I say boxing fans are so far behind the times, and a lot of us is stupid. And like just a dumb fans in general, right? In basketball, they fans so smart, they like, nah, LeBron, that shit weak, bro. You going to Miami, bro, that shit weak, fam. Like, they actually smart enough to have conversations like, yeah, bro, your titles don't mean as much as this title over here because that nigga stayed where he was supposed to be at and he went through the hard times. You just went ring chasing, my nigga. Yeah, KD, we can't really, you great, bro, but we like, nigga, you went over to Steph after Steph and them beat you, bro. Like they fans is smarter. Not in boxing, like, nigga, they brothers. Like, they've been knowing each other their whole lives. And you can literally hear them say, yeah, we met when we was teenagers. Like every other amateur boxer in the history of the world, bro. Boxing is a little niche, small sport. So by the time, if anybody's anybody, y'all gonna know each other by the time y'all in goddamn, you know what I'm saying, grade school or some shit. Right? You gonna know each other by the time you teenagers and some shit. How you meet at 13, 14 years old and be brothers? I wish I would, bro. And when you find, what makes it worse is you find out, like, Keyshawn Davis got like 50, 11 brothers, bro. Shakur Stevenson got like 50, 11 brothers. They got real fucking blood brothers and shit. And they claiming not fighting each other because they brothers. Man, Team Alifu 100% right with his trash ass, man. Mexican Style becoming a YouTube channel member. I appreciate you, big dog. Enjoy that membership. Enjoy that membership, man. So, all I'm telling y'all is this, bro. Team Alifu, I agree with him. He's right. These dudes should be fighting each other, man. These dudes should be getting it cracking. Keyshawn Davis has an opportunity to be a very good to great fighter. Shakur Stevens has an opportunity to be a very good to great fighter, but neither one of them will ever be able to call themselves the best if they continue to be in the same division, not fighting each other. Neither one of them, bro. And how about you get out of Bud Crawford's shadow? Quit letting him little bro you. Go try to be better than him. Go try to be greater than him. Stop sucking him off every chance you get, bro. Team Alifu, he got that one. Shakur Stevenson out here ducking O'Shaquie Foster too. Let's keep talking about Shakur. Why Shakur go from this? What? This is what Shakur used to say about O'Shaquie. This is how he used to talk about O'Shaquie. Yeah, this is how he used to talk about O'Shaquie. Y'all may not remember this shit. Context and perspective. What up? This is like y'all may not remember this shit. Richard Paris, what up? This is how he used to talk about O'Shaquie.
And I ain't saying nothing bad about like Oceanique, because I think Oceanique, I already said it. I think that Oceanique is the second best fighter in the division. If you ask me, if he comes at 100%, if he have a real.
So look, we asked him about you saying that.
Yeah.
Like, do you take it as a compliment because it's coming from somebody like you who has accomplished a lot in the in the sport, or does he take? He was like, nah, at the end of the day, he was like, it's kind of like a compliment, but he expected you to say that. He I'm gonna say I'm the best in the division. 100%. So he didn't take nothing negative. But
I'm just speaking on the fact that they have to when his next fight. When he fights somebody, it got to be a name. It got to be like a well-known, like a fight where, you're going to know he.
Interesting, because the name that he's the mandatory for right now is saying he won't never fight him until he fights somebody else. But let's keep going.
Want to be in some competition or something like that. Like, I don't feel like with them fights that any of them dudes is fighting, yeah, they names.
Now, this is how he talks about O'Shaquie Foster. Now he says he got to fight Ray Ford. If he don't give Ray Ford an opportunity at 130, then Shakur ain't gonna give him an opportunity at 135. Now he says, after I beat him, they gonna say he got 3 losses. He work at McDonald's. This is the guy who give me my Big Mac and fries. Y'all getting out of hand. Now he don't want to give O'Shaquie Foster an opportunity. He want him to fight Ray Ford first in order to give him an opportunity. Right? But how come you didn't make Team Alifu fight Keyshawn first? Let me know O'Shaquie Foster was telling the truth when he said he been whooping on your ass for years. How come you didn't say, no, Team Alifu, you can't get an opportunity with me because Keyshawn Davis punched your daddy in the fucking mouth. Keyshawn Davis sat on stage and called your ass out over and over and over again. So you can't get an opportunity with me until you see my brother Keyshawn first. Yeah, why he ain't do that shit with Keyshawn, bro? Why O'Shaquie Foster got to give Ray Ford a shot in order for Shakur to give him a shot, but Joe Cordina can get knocked the fuck out in the same fucking weight class, 130 pounds, not be your fucking mandatory, and he ain't got to fight nobody to get a shot. Oh, nigga, I'm on y'all helmet, bro. Who did Joe Cordina fight to get a shot? Or did we forget? Yeah, who? Why, Boxing Hacker? I seen your ass typing earlier, typing away. Why didn't Joe Cordina have to fight Ray Ford first? Huh? Why? Because O'Shaquie Foster a bigger threat? Oh, you didn't think he was going to look that fast and that sharp against Cool Boy. O'Shaquie Foster, the WBC interim #1 contender, upcoming mandatory, and he got to give Ray Ford a shot. William Zepeda is the mandatory challenger in the same sanctioning body, and you'll run down on him and you'll beg to fight him. You'll beg to fight William Zepeda, but O'Shaquie Foster got to do something in order to get a shot at you. I mean, Sunchild, you tell me, answer the question. Don't key at me, Sunchild. Salute. It's all love. Don't laugh at me. Respond to what I'm saying with a coherent fact and not a deflection joke. Now, Shaka threat. Show acting like it. He about to vacate his belt. Now he don't care about the WBC shit no more. Man, fuck that WBC. Y'all can have that shit. Nigga, you were just begging the WBC for 50-50 to fight Devin Haney. You love them niggas when you wrote a 4-page letter. Like Aaliyah. When you wrote a 4-page letter begging for them to give you 50-50 with Devin. When you was Devin's mandatory, when you the mandatory petitioning, you love the motherfucking WBC. But when somebody is petitioning you for the motherfucking mandatory, now you don't like the WBC no more. Nigga, you just copying off of Bud Crawford because he dropped his WBC belt. Fuck out of here. What up, Kanye Straight? Ain't nobody falling for that shit. Your fans might fall for it, bro, but I see through that bullshit, man. Your fans might fall for it, but I see through that bullshit, bro. I see through that shit. You want to be Bud so bad, you stop giving a fuck about the same sanctioning body that he just cooked a day before you? Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Now you don't like them no more. Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. Let me get, you sparred Team Alifu and you feel like you can deal with that a little bit better. Because here, and I feel you, Drink. Here's what I do know, though. Here's what I do know. Shakur Foster hands look faster. Shakur Foster look more athletic. Shakur Foster can switch stances. Shakur Foster took a 2-division unified champion and made him look like he didn't even belong in the ring with him. No, it's not context and perspective, because weren't people calling Tank Davis a duck for saying he wouldn't fight Shakur? Well, what is Shakur? What does him fighting Team Alifu have to do with him saying, I'm not fighting no Shakur Foster until he fight Raymond Ford first? That ain't got nothing to do with the other, bro. One ain't got nothing to do with the other. I can't let you get that off, bro. And it's all love. I respectfully have to say, that's some bullshit. I respectfully have to say, that's some bullshit. You can acknowledge context all you want, Knight Rider. They can acknowledge context all they want. That ain't got nothing to do. That nigga said, I'm not fighting that nigga till he fight Ray Ford first. Well, what if Shakur Foster don't want to go back down to 130? And Ray Ford, stop being a crash test dummy. Stop being an idiot, bro. Shakur just want to see how Shakur Foster look like against a southpaw with some boxing skills that's fast. See, what he wants is to throw you off on motherfucking Shakur Foster and then see how you look so he can try to study that shit to get ready for his fight with Shakur Foster. Nigga, he ain't don't fall. Don't be a crash test dummy, bro. Don't let Shakur use you, bro. You need to find a way to go fight Nick Ball again. And if Ray Ford is serious, why the fuck he take the IBF route and not the WBC route? Because he number top 5 in both, but he fighting IBF title eliminators for Sugar Nunez's belt while calling out Shakur Foster. Can somebody make sense of that for me? Can somebody make sense of that for me? How you want to fight the nigga you calling out, but you fighting in title eliminators for somebody else's belt? I don't even know if I can take Ray Ford ass serious. This nigga told me I'm done typing, then type me a 4-page letter like motherfucking Shakur did. Yeah, they janky. Supreme Cam, that's some bullshit, bro. Why Joe Cordina ain't had to fight Ray Ford, bro? That, like, I need somebody to answer that shit. Boxing Hack, if this super chat ain't answering that shit, I'm not reading this shit. 5-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Foster should fight Ford while Kerr is fighting T.O. No, the fuck he shouldn't. Kerr is fighting T.O. in a month, nigga. Shakur's supposed to fight in a month from now? No, nigga. He should wait because they fighting on the same timeline. And as soon as Shakur get done with T.O., whether he win or lose, because they fighting at 140, nigga, bring your ass here. Bring your ass here. I'm your mandatory. Make that nigga vacate or fight you. Then there will be no excuses. And make the fight bigger. Ford and Foster fight is long overdue. That shit ain't long overdue. Ford just got to the weight class. Fuck is you talking about? This is crazy, KO. What part? What part? I'll wait for you to type. What part, bro? What part? What part? Are you going to offer something up to refute what I'm saying, or you just going to say, well, he can't beat him, KO? He can't beat him, KO. Anybody got anything to say against what I'm saying? See, this is how I know you can't keep up. Luca, let me learn you something. They just fought for the lightweight WBC interim title, which is the WBC interim title in the division that Shakur Stevenson holds the belt in the WBC. So how are they in different weight classes? He is Shakur Stevenson's mandatory at 135 pounds because the fight with him and Cool Boy had to be for 135 WBC interim because Cool Boy missed weight. And O'Shaquie Foster is the man though. No, it ain't about pushing for nothing. It's about telling the truth, bro. And I'm tired of people lying and shit. Is the fight entertaining? No, I don't think it's gonna be the most entertaining. But does O'Shaquie Foster present some problems that Shakur Stevenson has never faced? Hell yeah, 100%. And here's what I'm saying, dog. If we can watch Shakur fight Zepeda, who's never been a champion, if we can watch Shakur sign on the dotted line to fight Joe Cordina, who just got knocked the fuck out by a mother, bro, ladies and gentlemen, bro. So apparently, O'Shaquie Foster got to earn his way up and make a name for himself. But he was about to fight Joe Cordina, bro. Joe Cordina had just got knocked out by this nigga, bro. Fakasha, bro. Fakasha bread, bro. Kakase. This nigga got 25 fights and 9 knockouts. He beat up and stopped Joe Cordina. And Joe Cordina was signed on the dotted line to fight Shakur Stevenson, moving up in weight. No Raymond Ford fight required. And the only reason that fight ain't happened because Shakur Stevenson hurt his motherfucking hand. What part of the game is this, bro? This nigga, bro. So, Joe Cordina, let's go to old Joe. Joe Cordina, bro, got the Shakur Stevenson fight in his mid-30s. 5'9", 69-inch arm reach, moving up at 130 after getting knocked out. But you trying to pour water on O'Shaquie Foster coming off of an excellent performance, coming off of a masterclass performance, and he actually beat a 2-division unified champion to become your mandatory? Get the fuck out of my face, bro. No, bro, we not now, dog. This energy is all the way off, and I'm sorry, dog. You don't get to be big brother to Ray Ford and like, look, Raymond, man, he don't fight me. Don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it, bro. If he don't fight me, if he don't fight you, then I'm not giving him an opportunity. He got to give you an opportunity to get an opportunity with me. So let me find out you like Raymond Ford better than you like Keyshawn Davis because Raymond Ford is from Jersey and Keyshawn is from Virginia. Is that what we doing here? You picking and choosing which brother you love the most? Nah, he ain't picking and choosing which brother he loved the most. He care about himself. The nigga selfish. That's why Keyshawn, that's why motherfucking Raymond Ford, y'all watch yourself, bro. Y'all watch yourself. This nigga is only in it for himself. He learned from Big Brother Bud, bro. He is pretending to be y'all brother. Because let me tell you something. If O'Shaquie Foster was the goddamn bag that Team Alifu is, he'll do the same thing to you. Raymond Ford. It ain't about that. It's about I'm getting this big ass bag with Team Alifu. And so Keyshawn, get the fuck out the way. My bag might not be as big with O'Shaquie, but O'Shaquie might be a bigger threat than anybody I ever faced. So, man, I ain't shit, nigga. I'm standing on principle, nigga. You don't give my little brother a shot, then you ain't getting the shot with me. Oh, but, man, he did this shit with Abdullah, too. Nigga tried to put Floyd Schofield off on Abdullah. How come every time it's a dude that's the same ethnicity as Shakur, Black American fighter, how come he always trying to pawn him off on people? Or is that just me? Am I still tripping? He tried to pawn Abdullah off on Floyd Schofield, man. Fight my little brother Abdullah. I got my little brother Abdullah for you. He trying to pawn O'Shaquie Foster off on Ray Ford. But if your ass is of Latino descent, right? Like a William Zapata, or if you from the UK, like motherfucking Joe Cordina, right? Or if you from Mexico, like Oscar Valdez and shit, then you standing on business and shit. Or if you 35 years old like Jamel Herring, now you want to fight somebody black and athletic, quote unquote. Yeah, if it's Frank Martin and he ain't got no experience and he coming off an okay performance, then you cool with Frank. But you ain't trying to see these other boys, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all miss me with that shit. That boy out here picking and choosing, man. Shout out to Kiro Black with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the Super Chat. Says Fulton has a longer reach than Shakur. Just letting you know facts. Fulton got like a 70-inch arm reach. That boy looked like his arms was little T-Rex arms. Shakur Fox had that boy looking like he had Velociraptor arms, bro. Had that boy out that bitch reaching, fumbling, just getting shit ran straight down the middle all night long. And let me tell you something. For a southpaw fighter that tries to use a shoulder roll, an active jab with a straight right hand down the middle fucks all that shit up. Southpaw trying to use a shoulder roll, an accurate jab to occupy that shit and get him to roll straight to that straight right hand. Fuck you up every time. I'm just saying. If you know, you know. Brashley McClendon with the 5-piece in the Super Chat. Stock said he ran Shakur out the ring and Shakur never responded. That's a fact. Nah, he would have to fight me. Sound like he knows what will happen, dog. That's all I'm saying. Like, you making it seem like I ain't saying Shakur can't be capping. I ain't saying Shakur can't be lying. I'm just saying you making it seem like nigga telling the truth when he say he beat your ass. He calling you out too fucking savagely. He calling you out too confidently for him not to feel like he knows something. Let me find out he like Frank Martin. He shook the room. Are you going to do what Tank did to Frank? Because Shakur acting like he shook the room. Nigga acting like he shook the room around this bitch. That's how he acting. I ain't saying he did or didn't. I'm just saying that's how the nigga acting like he shook the room, nigga. I'm just saying. Ali give the bullet kennels 5-piece. No biscuit in the Super Chat. Shakur went from nobody want to fight me to nah, I'm not fighting y'all. Boy about to drop his belt. Nigga said I will drop my belt before I fight you, nigga. When he ever told a mandatory that? When he ever told a mandatory nigga I'll drop my belt before I fight you, nigga? Slogan 1, what up? Pearl Infinity, what up? When he ever told a nigga, man, I'll drop my belt. I ain't fight you. Fuck that WBC shit. Shakur, you don't get fights without being a champion, stupid. You fighting on undercards, nigga. You just now about to main event. And if you and Team Alifu shit the bed because they saying y'all tickets is not moving and the prices are too goddamn high. If you niggas, if y'all don't sell out that arena, if y'all don't sell out that damn arena, bro, your ass gonna be right back on undercard. No, Drink, I'm not. Fuck that. Cause he could have said, yeah, after that, he told Abdullah we can run that shit. He ain't even tell Abdullah to fight Ray Ford, nigga. He didn't even tell Abdullah to do that shit. He told Abdullah we can run it a little bit, you know. I don't think he ready and shit. I'll give him the opportunity. I didn't like his performance and shit. We could run it though. He just too young and shit. Nigga always got some sort of shit to pour water on the nigga. But he won't, but you were big up in Williams Zapata? How you watch Shakur Foster performance, watch Williams Zapata fight and be like, yeah, Williams Zapata don't need to do shit, but Shakur Foster do. This nigga Williams Zapata went the distance with Tevin Farmer. You nigga was saying that he robbed Tevin Farmer. He didn't look good against Tevin Farmer. Let y'all tell it. That's what Shakur fan was telling me. But y'all wanted that fight, though. But Shakur, the nigga just need to chill. He need to go fight Raymond Ford first. Ray Ford, that nigga try and use you, get your ass whooped. He try and use you so he can get some intel to see how Shakur look against you. And then if he look too good against you and whoop your ass, he gonna be like, nah, abort, nigga. Abort. But if you give Shakur some problems and shit, if you give Shakur a little problems and shit and you look kind of good and you know what I'm saying, it's a split decision shit, then bro, he might do his thing and might give him a shot and shit. In a robbery of the year candidate, you are 100% right. That boy said Drawmomt is the face of boxing. Okay. All right. Since you said that, we can get to the next topic. I'm done cooking, Shakur. If Drawmomt is the face of boxing, if Lamont is the face of boxing, how come Tank Davis's tweets are bigger news than people's actual fucking fights? The man's tweets on Twitter are bigger than other niggas' actual fights. Niggas is generating more views. People is generating more traction off of his tweets than when some of your favorite fighters actually fucking fight. And the highlight of the weekend was on Sunday morning. Nigga, we are talking about a controversial Pitbull Drawmomt Roach fight. We are talking about an old Shakur Foster masterclass. I couldn't even get this shit out. Because nigga like, ooh, KO. This nigga Tank tweeting. Tank is tweeting. He back outside. Tank is back outside. KO. Nigga, I got 100 emails about Tank Davis tweets. Some of which from niggas who claim they don't like Tank. Ring Magazine posted. Niggas doing live. Niggas doing videos. People was on their way to church and turned around. Niggas was on the way to church and turned around to come back home and do a live stream and say, baby, I knew I said I was going to get saved today. I knew I said today was the day I was going to get baptized. I know they only do baptism one time a year, but I'll catch it next year. I'll catch it next year. I'll catch it next year because I got to get live. Tank just tweeted, I got to go do this live stream. I got to go do this live stream. Nobody want to talk about Shakur Foster and Shakur no more. That's pretty big fucking news if you ask me. Nobody want to talk about Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Drawmomt Roach. Everybody talking about what Tank Davis tweeted, nigga. Tweeted. Like I said, bro, the takes be aging like fine wine. Do y'all remember last week I said this nigga got to be the most relevant, irrelevant nigga I've ever seen in the sport of boxing? And niggas is mad like, man, when that nigga lying, nigga said he was going to retire. Now he say he ain't retiring no more, nigga. Niggas doing videos can't even get their motherfucking words out. Hepatitis. 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 I can't even get the word out. Hepatitis. Hesitancy, nigga. Hesitancy, niggas. Okay? Hesitancy. Hesitancy. I don't understand the hesitancy. Hesitancy. What the fuck is you saying? What the fuck is you saying? I can't even get the word out because you stupid. Because you dumb. You also don't know what a 180 is. Man, nigga turned his life around, did a complete 360. You that nigga. That's why you can't say hesitancy, nigga. That nigga probably fucked up. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Nigga probably fucked up out here. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, nigga. I do see everything, brother EWQ. I watch everything, nigga. Yes. Yes, bro. 100%. Moving on, though. I just want y'all to know Tank Davis tweets are bigger news than people's actual fights, bro. Just FYI, fam. FYI. Now, Tank Davis also spoke out about the Jake Paul shit. Let me find it. I had it pulled up. Where is that shit at? Let me find it real quick. There we go. There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it be. There it be. All right, here we go. That boy say about Jake Paul. Now, who we talking about with Jake Paul? That boy say he was getting his ass beat in camp. I was going to do him bad, but everything happens for a reason. That's why I didn't trip. Shawty has a whole history of going after men for money. It's me, so y'all believed it. Y'all couldn't wait. More opportunities in the future, though. Now, I want to react to all of this shit. First, I want to start by how the fuck does Tank Davis have more opportunities in the future and he retiring at the same time? You see what happened when you let your hate dictate your take? You see what happens when you lose common sense? When you lose common sense and you allow a certain agenda to creep into the shit that you're willing to put out to the masses, bro. I told you niggas, why the fuck would he retire? The nigga can't do nothing else. He's a fucking fighter, bro. He stands to make millions and millions and millions of dollars. He's not going to retire with all this shit on the motherfucking table. It makes no sense. But because y'all saw a nigga get sarcastic and snappy with a fan, niggas ran with this shit, man. The nigga announced his retirement, nigga. This nigga Tank announced his retirement. He's announced his retirement. Now this nigga talking about more opportunities in the future. And what you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? You gonna be like, oh man, no, the nigga actually, see, he's still gonna retire at the end of this year. But the nigga gonna fight for the next 3 weeks. That's what he was talking about. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? Fuck that shit. Paid all that bullshit. The fact of the matter is, anyone in his position is not gonna retire with that much money on the table, bro. You niggas is dumb. You dumb. And you pick and choose what to believe, when to believe it. Here's how it go. For those of y'all that don't know. Instead of looking at one's actions and their words, in their pattern, in the facts, in order to formulate your opinion, instead of doing that, what happens is, hold on a second. Your brother name dropped you earlier today, shaking my head. Okay. Wherever you were at and my name got dropped, did they accept my challenge to debate me, go live at the same time, and shut the fuck up while I'm talking, and I shut the fuck up while they talking, and they get to bring every receipt they want and share their screen, and I get to bring every receipt that I want to share my screen? Whoever that was that you're saying name drop me, did they agree to that? Whoever you saying said that, right? Did they agree to that? Did they say, yeah, I accept that shit? I don't like that you said this, and this. And I'm going to pull my receipts to prove you wrong. And you can pull your receipts to prove me wrong. Did anybody accept that shit? Because the offer stands for the next forever, nigga. The offer stands to anybody forever. Moving on. Yeah, moving on. Moving on. Ain't shit to talk about. Unless the words is, I accept, I don't like that KO said this, then bro, I don't care what motherfuckers are saying. Because what niggas won't say is say KO is lying. What niggas won't say is KO is wrong right here. KO did this, KO did that. You can't say that shit, bro. You can't say, oh, KO sneak this. Nigga, I'm talking to everybody. What I am saying is blanket shit, general shit. And if you are perpetuating the shit I'm talking about, then I am talking to you to exclude nobody. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this shit, bro. Okay? So we're gonna move. And that offer stands for everybody because I don't do the sneak this and back and forth videos and shit. I'm willing to lay it all on the line against anyone. I only ask because I work from home. I'll fit whoever's schedule. I only ever ask. Just shut the fuck up while I'm talking, because I'll do the same. And now, no minute rounds, no motherfucking no timer and shit. Get all your shit off. Bring your receipts, share your screen, do whatever the fuck you gonna do. Cause when I come around that motherfucker, it's my turn. It's Big Bad Wolf around this motherfucker. I'm gonna huff and puff and I'm blowing everybody's shit down, and niggas know it. That's why niggas will not accept. They'll talk shit in videos, though. They'll gang up and I'm going to make a video about KO. I'm going to diss KO. I'm going to diss KO. I'm going to talk about KO. I'm going to make a joke about KO all at once in one day. Shout out to my dog, Ali Gifted Bully Kennels, man. 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, that ninja been a hater because your channel lapped his. Hey, man. You know, it is what it is. 360 in the building. 360 people in the building on one channel, not two. 360 in the building, no cosign. No cosign. Just hard fucking work. Integrity and knowledge. 360 in the building. Smash the like button. Shout out to Isaiah, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Drawmomt wanted to be a draw. He is now literally a motherfucking draw. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Now, so that's the last sentence, but let's go back over this. Tank, what in the stupid shit? What in the stupid shit is Shawty has a whole history going after men for money. It's me, so y'all believe it. Nigga, please tell me you didn't find this shit out, Tank, until after the civil lawsuit dropped. Tell me your lawyers, your private investigators, somebody did some shit and figured that shit out for you after you already was dealing with the lady. Do not let me, bro. Don't tell me you knew this shit and you messed around with it anyway, bro, and you were dealing with it anyway. That would be some stupid, dumbass shit, bro. Okay? I hope, nigga, I hope you thought this shit through when you typed it. I hope you thought this shit through when you typed it. Because I read that shit, I'm like, oh, this shit dumb. This shit dumb, bro. This shit is dumb, dog. Why? If you were rich, and you know it's a chick that deals with dudes and tries to take their money, why would you deal with her, bro? On some, man, I'm different. She ain't gonna do me like that, nigga. And I'm not saying she did or didn't, bro. I'm just saying I read that shit out like, yeah, that shit dumb in the motherfucker. That shit dumb in the motherfucker. You know, criticizing your favorite like some of you niggas would never do. Benny Snake Eye, what up? Craig Williams say the nigga the simp of the decade. Not if he ain't give her no money. But dumbass choices, yeah, bro. Yeah, that's dumb as fuck. That's dumb as fuck, bro. That I'm like, nigga, I hope you found this shit out after. I hope you found this shit out after. I hope somebody told you after the fact, like, damn, nigga, she got you, nigga. You know, she been doing that shit for years, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Why would you, like, you know what I mean? I hope that nigga wasn't like, oh, for real? Like, nigga, she doing that shit, nigga. Not me. I'm on it anyway. I'm on it anyway. Like, nah, bro, we ain't fucking with that. Shout out to Ali Gifted Bully Kennels with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said she's a professional sniper, KO. Tank didn't stand a chance. That nigga needs to pick better women, bro. No disrespect to any of the young ladies, but dog, you be in some toxic ass situations, bro. Straight up. Now, before that, he talked about Jake Paul. He said he was getting his ass whooped in camp. I was gonna do him bad, but everything happens for a reason. That's why I ain't tripped. Listen, bro. Niggas don't want to hear this, but it's the truth. Jake Paul getting knocked out by Anthony Joshua is not as bad as getting beat up and stopped by Gervonta Tank Davis. Jake Paul got in that motherfucking ring with Raymond Ford, in my humble opinion. Jake Paul got in that motherfucking ring with Shakur Stevenson, in my humble opinion. And he was like, my God, these niggas is way better than me. And they are fucking me up. And at least if AJ fuck me up, the nigga is like 30 pounds bigger than me. The nigga is like 2-3 inches taller than me. And I can be like, at least I fought a real heavyweight former unified champion. He knocked me the fuck out. But if this 5'4", 150 pounds soaking wet, 67-inch arm reach nigga that I outweigh by damn near 100 pounds, that I'm 6 to 7 inches taller than, were to sleep my ass or beat me the fuck up, boy, I am in a world of hurt. Who was Jake sparring? Montana Love, Raymond Ford, and Shakur Stevenson. Because what we're left with is, nah, KO, he did it because of the allegations. Cool, no problem. So why do he pulled out of the fight because Tank's allegations, KO? Cool, no problem. So why the fuck he fight Mike Tyson? Why the fuck did you sign on the dotted line to fight Tank anyway? Everything was all good. And then Shakur Stevenson and Raymond Ford came to camp. And you realize that nigga was really coming to whoop your ass. Because you buying intel from his camp, he buying intel from your camp. And you realize that motherfucker was not about to play with you. And you pulled out that motherfucking fight. And so I'm glad that Tank addressed the allegations. I'm glad that he responded to Jake Paul. And I'm glad, most importantly, the most important thing, the most consequential thing to me is more opportunities in the future, though. It's okay. Salute. Because I don't give a fuck what these hating ass ninjas tell you. I don't give a fuck what these lying ass ninjas tell you. Boxing is better when Tank Davis is in the fold, bro. Moving on. Next topic. We got a lot, bro. We are chefing the shit out of this show today. Lamont, a.k.a. Drawmomt, was in the motherfucking hospital. Take a look. Take a Lizzie look.
Come on, Mo. Stop the fucking noise. We need to start a motherfucking movement or something, Slim. They must got it out for me in boxing or something. I'll be right back. You hear me?
Now, everybody was talking about Tank Davis making excuses after the Drawmomt Roach fight. People were saying that shit. Now, I want to know, at what point did Lamont Roach not have both of his hands? When did he stop throwing his check left hook? When did he stop throwing his right hand? You threw both of your hands for the entire fucking fight. And if you want to use that, if you hurt your hand after the fifth, nigga, you should have hurt your hand in the first round because you fought better the back half of the fight. Miss me with the excuses, bro. Miss me with the excuses. I hurt my hand after the fifth. Well, nigga, you fought better after you hurt your hand. That's the part of the fight you won. Niggas can't even get their excuses straight, nigga. If I had both my hands, imagine what I would have done to that nigga. Nigga, that's the part of the fight you won anyway. See, the problem is he fucked up by fighting stupid the first half of the fight. Yeah, he fucked up by fighting stupid the first half of the fight. I'm going to bang with this nigga because I got power too, nigga. I really been cutting 30 pounds to make 130. Now I'm at 140. I'm bigger and stronger. Nigga. I'm finna bang with Pitbull. dumbass game plan, nigga. And you let that shit be close. You let that nigga drop your ass early in the fight, and you need a robbery of a motherfucking point deduction to get back into that motherfucker. Imagine what I would have done with both hands. I hurt my hand the fifth round of the fight. Well, you had both your hands when you was losing, nigga. You had both of your hands for the part of the fight that you lost. In the part of the fight that you won, you allegedly didn't have both your hands. You should have hurt that bitch in the first round or the second round, nigga. You might have got the W, is what I'm saying. Yeah, you might have got the W if you would have hurt your shit in the first and second round. Because once you hurt your shit, it's like you hurt your hand and your brain started working. You hurt your hand and your ring IQ came back, nigga. Oh shit, my hand hurt. Hey, wait a minute. Pitbull can't really box. Hold on. Shit, and it can't box, nigga. Oh shit, nigga, I hurt my hand, nigga. I do know how to take a half step back. I do know how to take a half step back, nigga. I know how to take a half step back. My bad. And then on top of all that shit, all jokes aside, bro. All jokes aside, fam. He never stopped throwing his motherfucking hands, nigga. Like at least Shakur against Edwin, he stopped throwing his shit. Shit, the best fight, the best punch Lamont threw all fight was the hand he claimed broke, nigga. Check left hook. Check left hook. Check left hook. Check left hook. Nigga, that was your best punch the whole night. Including towards the end of the fight. So miss me with the I hurt my hand, I broke my hand shit. That fucking what's that shit called? That fucking star shit, main event shit, having to perform against top level fighters consistently and shit. That shit just got to you, bro. See, what happens is niggas see Tank make shit look a certain way, then they go fuck themselves off, right? Niggas saw what Tank did to Gamboa. Devin said, bring me Gamboa. Nigga went the distance, didn't look as good. Niggas saw what Tank did to motherfucking Ryan Garcia. Devin said, bring me Ryan Garcia. Got his ass fucked up. Niggas saw what Tank did to Pitbull with one hand. Said, I can outbox that nigga pretty easily too if Tank can do it with one hand. And that bitch looking like his lip got stung by a motherfucking bumblebee and he left his motherfucking EpiPen at home, nigga. Nigga got a whole little ice pack on his lip. I feel like I'm robbed. Feel like I got robbed. Got robbed. People robbed me. What I gotta do to get a fair shake? I gotta get a fair shake. This is bullshit. I wasn't really hurt. He didn't really land anything too good. Whole lip fucked up. In the hospital making excuses, bro. Not trying to hear none of that shit. Now, staying on Drawmomt Roach, bro. Staying on Drawmomt Roach. Nigga, great minds think alike. I'm going to give a shout out here to a real one, bro. Cause, bro, I was on this shit. I've been telling y'all this shit for a long time. Let me set the table, bro. If you heard me say you hating ass ninjas was only acting like that because of the shit with Drawmomt Roach happened with Tank Davis. If you heard me saying that shit when the March 1st shit happened, put 100 in the chat. Put 100 in the chat. If you remember me saying the only reason Drawmomt Roach and these newfound Lamont Roach fans is acting like this is because it's Tank Davis, put 100 in the chat if I've been saying that shit for months. When I told y'all that Lamont Roach is only acting like this because the nigga deep down was always jealous of Tank Davis, if I said that shit from the jump, put 100 in the chat. If I was bringing up shit like, yo, why this nigga ain't petitioned motherfucking Jamel Herring? He felt like he got robbed. If I was saying shit like, yo, why this nigga been petitioning Tank since they was fucking amateurs? If I've been saying this shit nonstop, Then put 100 in the chat. It's hard out here for niggas. Because I told y'all Drawmomt Roach was the one should be stripped. That nigga got stripped like I said he should because of common sense. When niggas were saying, oh, Tank should be stripped. I was the one that told y'all they were supposed to fight in June. They were supposed to fight in August. Drawmomt Roach ass is lying. Tank been signed that motherfucking contract. I was the one telling y'all that shit. And then Lamont went and admitted every fucking thing I told y'all was true before the fucking week of the fight. Now you fast forward to today, nigga, it is motherfucking December the 8th, 9:38 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10:38 on the East Coast, 7:38 on the West Coast, and 7:38 in the damn mountains right now. And I want to know the answer to this question right here. When is Drawmomt Roach going on Cam and Mace? When is Drawmomt Roach going on Stephen A. Smith's YouTube show? When is Lamont Roach going on Nightcap with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco? When is Lamont Roach going to petition the commission to overturn the motherfucking fight against Pitbull? When is that shit gonna happen? It won't happen because he's jealous as fuck. And that bitch with Pitbull. Give me a hug, Pitbull. Give me a hug. Yeah, give me a hug. Give me a hug, man. It's cool, man. Yeah, give me a hug. If you felt like Tank robbed you and PBC robbed you, then you fight on another PBC card and you felt like they robbed you with Pitbull too, shouldn't you be more mad the second time that you get robbed? Shouldn't you be running around this bitch petitioning? Why is it, if it's not jealousy, if it's not envy, if it's not hate, why the nigga happy with Pitbull but was so pissed off with Tank? Why everything cool? Nigga, you don't even understand what Pitbull say when he talk. Pitbull get to talking, you need a translator in order to communicate with the nigga. You jealous, bro. You trash for that. Why you won't keep the same energy that you got with motherfucking Tank Davis? Huh? Why not, bro? Bet you won't petition Pitbull. I better see a Twitch stream where they react to this motherfucking fight. I need Drawmomt Roach to react to the Pitbull Cruz fight 50-11 times. That nigga better be counting clinches. That nigga better be counting punches landed. He better be counting motherfucking headbutts, low blows. He better be on his motherfucking Twitch tomorrow reacting to Pitbull Cruz. Where the draw tour at, nigga? Where the draw tour at? Yeah, I need you petitioning shit. How your lawyers draw some Lamont petitions. Nigga wanted to be a draw. Nigga, you a draw. Nigga. Let's see if go on Andre Ward shit again, bro. Go talk to the Dunza Project. I bet you they don't want to have your ass on now. Niggas was on your nuts. It was all good about a week ago. Good about a week ago, nigga. You still getting called for them interview, man? I'm just doing niggas call me for interview. What you want me to do? Niggas mad because niggas calling me for interview. I'm just doing the interview. I'm just answering the question. They call me for interviews and shit. Call me for interview. Ain't nobody calling right now, nigga. I bet you they not, because guess what? Man, ain't no motherfucking robbery. That shit was close. That was a close-ass fight. Pitbull clearly won the first half of the fight. Drawmomt clearly won the second half of the fight. No goddamn robbery. Tripping, bro. Hell yeah, I hate that nigga fighting my fucking up my goddamn parlay, costing me my money and shit. Cause he want to fight stupid the first half of the fight, man. I still got me a little change and shit, but I would have won so fucking big if he would have just did the fucking job he was supposed to do, nigga. Nigga, go on your motherfucker, go on your tour, nigga. Go on your tour, bro. I want to see some Drawmomt Roach interview. Where the fuck is all the live streams about Drawmomt getting robbed and shit? Where that shit at? Niggas don't care when Pitbull rob him, I guess. When Pitbull rob him, we can't get a video. We can't get a live stream. We can't get shit. We can't get nothing when Pitbull robbed this nigga. Niggas feel like he got robbed against Tank. Niggas was writing letters and everything. Dan Raphael, you gonna write a letter today? YouTube channels, you niggas gonna go live talking about Drawmomt Roach getting robbed by Pitbull? Fuck no. You gonna be covering Tank Davis's tweets for the next week. Niggas gonna remix that shit. Remix it again. Do the same exact video with a different title. All kind of weird shit, man. Watch. Nigga gonna take each Tank tweet and talk about that shit for hours at a time. Shout out to Juke. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Said, when the media contacting the commission to overturn the results? When is the Twitch stream? And where has all his fans gone to call for justice? My bad to my dog Josh. And shout out to Juke. That's a hell of a super chat. All facts. Josh in the super chat. 2-piece. No biscuit. You think Roach and Cruz reached 100K pay-per-view? Man, I don't know. But I'm glad you brought that up, Josh, because I wasn't even gonna talk about that shit. Nigga, Tank step out the ring, nigga, on Saturday, on Sunday morning, nigga. He step out the ring Sunday morning, niggas like, where the pay-per-view numbers at? Where the Tank pay-per-view numbers at, nigga? Where the Tank pay-per-view numbers at? Tank pay-per-view numbers. Where the Tank pay-per-view numbers at? What's his live gate? Tank pay-per-view numbers. What's his live gate? Tank pay-per-view numbers. Y'all said he the face of boxing. Tank pay-per-view numbers. Y'all said he was a draw. Y'all said he a big name. Tank pay-per-view numbers. Where the Tank pay-per-view niggas? Nigga, on a Sunday after the fight. Where them videos at? What's the Lamont Roach crew? What's the Lamont Roach? What's the Lamont Roach? Where the Drawmomt Roach pay-per-view numbers? Where the Drawmomt Roach numbers? Where them live streams and videos at? Where all them comments in my comment section? Niggas come out my comment section the day after a Tank fight. KO, what's the pay-per-view numbers? What Tank pay-per-view numbers? Why they ain't drop pay-per-view numbers yet, KO? KO, what's Tank pay-per-view numbers? Tank pay-per-view numbers. Why they ain't drop Tank pay-per-view numbers, KO? Y'all give Drawmomt Lawmont a pass and shit. Knight Rider, being a member for 22 months. Bet you can't make it for 2 straight years, though. He said he was agreeing with Pitbull in the presser. And Pitbull was speaking Spanish. Yeah, nigga, you don't even know what he's saying. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Fuck out of here. Now you friends with Pitbull. Y'all can't even communicate. Ohagu. 2-piece. No biscuit in super chat. Bruh, why you cooking Lamont Roach, Drawmomt Roach like this? Because I don't like niggas like him. I don't like the backstab and shit, bro. I don't like the bullshit. You don't know Pitbull from a can of paint. You've known Tank Davis far longer than you've known Pitbull. You felt like both of them robbed you. But the one that you've known longer that's quote unquote your friend is the one that you do all the extra shit. And the one that you don't know that don't even speak your language is the one that you show the respect to. Both of them allegedly robbed you. You felt like you didn't get a fair shake in either fight. You feel like both of them did you dirty. And the one that you show the respect to is the one that you only got to fight because of how you did against Tank. That nigga is responsible for your 2 highest paydays in your career. And you respond by shitting on him immediately after y'all's fight. And you respond to Pitbull, quote unquote, robbing you by respecting him immediately after your fight. I don't respect that shit. Shout out to Ohagu back in the super chat with the 2-piece. He says, Drawmomt Roach, this shit made my night. Somebody came in the chat and made that nickname, and that's what we running with. We got the best chat in the game. We got the best, most wittiest, smartest boxing fans and boxing chat in the game. Somebody put that shit in my chat yesterday. Whoever you are, thank you. We running with that shit. Fire, nigga. Shout out to Jupe with the 2-piece in the super chat. Did we get any of Turkey pay-per-view numbers this year? Fuck no. Turkey don't care about selling no KO. That's what they tell me. Man, Turkey don't give a fuck about no profit. Turkey don't give a fuck about his pay-per-view sales. So why he don't just get his shit away from free? I don't know, KO. You're making too much sense. I hate you, KO. If you don't care how something sells, why would you sell it and not give it away for free? Nobody ever answers my question, though. You heard Dean? Or shout out Dean. Shout out Dean. Somebody said it on my, I don't know when Dean said it, and I wouldn't put that past him, okay? Because that brother be cooking his ass off. But somebody came by doing the morning after show yesterday and said that to me. That's where I got it from. But if he started that shit, that wouldn't be the first time, because that nigga's right again. I was right again. That's that nigga, okay? Now, Braxton McClendon with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says, A-Side made up the name on Twitter. LOL. Okay, all right. So it's a lot of people. I didn't make the shit up. Okay. I'm telling y'all where I heard the shit. I'm gonna make it famous though. I'm gonna make it famous though. I'm gonna make that shit famous. I'm gonna make that shit work. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. But back to this question. No, we didn't get them, but the rules are different. Now, let's move on. I know y'all think this is the end. It's not the end. It's not the end. Boy, I am on a different type of time today, is what I'm saying. I'm on a different type of time today. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hey, man, if you heard a bunch of people, if you heard this through the year, if you've seen people say what I'm about to say in the chat, I need y'all to put 100 in the chat. Mont may be exploring legal action against Texas Athletic Commission. Sources say, look into it, KO. Richard, if he was to do that, that would be the stupidest shit ever. He is the one that got a point deduction that didn't deserve a point deduction. The fuck is you looking into? You clearly lost at least 4 of the first 6 rounds, bro. And you got a fucking point deduction on some bullshit. You the one got a point deduction. Fuck is we talking about? Anyway, moving on. But I wouldn't put it past him. Moving on. If you've heard people say this a bunch of times over and over and over again. Yes, Zoomverse, I just was talking about that. Now I need y'all to put 100 in the chat. Have you ever heard people say Gervonta Tank Davis ain't never fought nobody? If you have heard on multiple occasions that Gervonta Tank Davis ain't never fought nobody, put 100 in the chat. David Tisdane, what up? All right, cool. Cool. So I just got one question. I'm just curious. I want to know. Y'all let me know. Frank Martin good now, huh? Y'all niggas is cooked, bro. Frank Martin good now, huh? Frank Martin good. He good. He give niggas problem at 140 and shit. He get niggas problem at 140 and shit, boy. Frank Martin good in the motherfucker now, huh? Now Frank Martin can fight and shit. Huh? Now he good. Frank Martin, man, he looked good against Rancy Bartholomew, man. He knocked him out, man. He can give Richard Hitchens some problems. He can give Team Alifu some problems, man. He can beat some champions at 140. He can be champion at 140 pounds. Now he good. The trend. It's a trend. Trent. But I know. Oh, he was weight drained when he fought Tank. Oh, but he been fighting at 135 pounds his entire year, and he didn't have a rehydration clause. I understand. I get it. I get it. I get it, bro. I understand. Everybody weight drained. Everybody. It's something wrong with everybody, bro. Something wrong with everybody. Something wrong with everybody, bro. I understand. I totally get it. But it's just funny to watch niggas say that Tank ain't never fought nobody, but then watch them big up niggas he knocked out. It's just funny to me, bro. Like, nigga ain't never fought nobody. Man, nigga Frank Martin getting nigga problems. Nigga, I'm trying to see Devin versus Rolly, nigga. Devin need to go for undisputed. I'm trying to see Devin versus Mario Barrios, nigga. Devin versus Ryan Garcia and shit, nigga. I'm trying to see all that shit, nigga. You know what I mean? I want to see all that shit. Y'all, you know that Tank knocked out all of them niggas, bro. Niggas just don't know what to say no more, it seems like. Which brings me to this. Why y'all mad Tank Davis called out Pitbull Cruz? What y'all upset for? Why you upset that Tank called out Pitbull Cruz, bro? I really want to know. I really want to know. What y'all mad for? Man, he should call out Drawmomt Roach, man. He should call out Drawmomt Roach, man. Drink. You get to say that. I get to say that. You know why? Because we also call Rolly fight trash. You know why we get to say that? Because we keep that same energy and we didn't like the Tank in motherfucking Rolly fight. But what I'm getting at, right, is how the fuck you push for Dev versus Rolly, but you hate Tank versus Pitbull. How you do that? And then, if you bring up Drawmomt Roach, niggas want to see Tank fight a nigga who just broke his hand? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You see how that capping shit work? Uh-oh. Y'all want to see Tank fight a nigga that just went to the hospital? That's hurting right now? So what? So y'all can do him like y'all did Frank Martin? So y'all can do him like y'all did Ryan Garcia? Man, the only reason Tank beat that nigga because, you know, Drawmomt hand wasn't 100%. Fuck you niggas, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, bro. And here's the other thing, bro. How the fuck? Y'all peep this shit. I don't know if y'all peep this shit. But check this out, bro. This is some wild shit. Dev versus Rolly is an okay fight to some. Dev versus Rolly is an okay fight to some. And Tank versus Pitbull is a trash ass fight to some of the same people that think Dev versus Rolly is an okay fight. Right? But my question is, how the fuck does your logic work? How the fuck does your mind work? Where Dev versus Rolly is an okay fight in a fight that you want to push for. But the two niggas who both knocked Rolly Romero the fuck out is a bad fight. How your brain work that way? How you bring yourself to even have stances like that? How you bring yourself to even think like that? Like, yo, this Dev versus Rolly fight, nigga, this is it. This the fight we want. This the fight we push for. Tank versus Pitbull, that shit trash. That shit garbage. But you know Pitbull knocked out Rolly, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know Tank knocked out Rolly too, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Tank versus Pitbull is trash. And Rolly versus Dev is good. How the fuck do niggas think like that, bro? How do you bring your brain to make that type of shit up in your head, bro? The fact of the matter is, what I get to do is say, nah, Tank, Drawmomt fought you to a tougher fight. That is the fight that we want more than the Pitbull rematch. Pitbull looked good against Drawmomt, but you already beat the nigga with one hand very convincingly. I'm not really checking for that fight. You know why? Because I wasn't checking for the first Pitbull fight like that. But I understood that it was a replacement opponent. You know why? Because I thought Tank versus Rolly was trash. You know why? Because I think Dev versus Rolly is trash. I am consistent. Some of you niggas is not. And that is why you get fucking cooked every motherfucking time. Straight up. Now, moving on. Moving on, bro. What'd you say? Now, Rolly is the best when Devin want to fight him. Get the fuck out of here. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. 100%. You can't. Is Pitbull a better fighter than Rolly, bro? Let's see what the chat thinks. Is Pitbull Cruz a better fighter than Rolly? Okay. All right. So if Devin is a better fighter than Tank, as Devin fans think that he is, if he's a better fighter than Tank, how is Tank fighting somebody better than Rolly a bad fight, but Devin fighting somebody like Rolly a okay fight or a good fight? How? Like how? Like I know niggas is listening. I know there's some Devin Haney fans in here scared to fucking comment. Can one of you niggas make sense of that shit for me, bro? If Devin is better than Tank, he's everything that's right with boxing, and Tank is everything that's wrong with boxing. And we know for a fact that Pitbull is better than Rolly. Then how do you bring yourself to say that Devin Rolly is okay, but Tank and Pitbull is bad? See, the problem is when you won't criticize your favorite, when you won't keep it 100, you get caught in trick bags like this, bro. You get caught in trick bags like this. What you niggas is really doing is admitting that you think Tank is better than Devin and you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. What you're doing is admitting that you have a higher level of expectations for Tank than you do of Devin. And you don't even know what you're doing. Because you were willing to give Dev a pass and give him grace and give him props for trying to fight Rolly Romero. But you're shitting on Tank for calling out the nigga that knocked out Rolly Romero and gave him one of his most competitive fights to date. Niggas don't even know what you're doing, bro. That's what happens when you listen to niggas who can't pronounce words, bro, and don't know the meaning of basic geometric terms, bro. This is what happens. Anybody can build a following. Even stupid people. If they're smart enough to say shit that other stupid ass people want to hear. Now, I know for a fact we don't just have 100 likes. I know for a fact that's not true. That can't be true. 268 likes with 380 people in the building. Can we please get the 300 likes real quick? I will drop the link for the last hour of the show. If we can get the likes over 300. The moment that's done, I'm dropping the link. I want to talk about Shakur, and I want to talk about O'Shaquie Foster. I want to talk about Tank Davis today. I want to talk about Drawmomt Roach today. We got some really good topics. And if y'all want to come up here and holler at your boy for the last hour of the show, I need y'all to get the likes to 300. Debo, Thomas Hill says, Debo. And let me say this too. While I prefer the Drawmomt Roach fight, while I'm waiting on y'all to get the likes up, while I prefer the Drawmomt Roach fight over the Pitbull fight, 100%, that's the one I prefer. I will say this. The Pitbull rematch is a bigger fight than Tank Davis fighting Drawmomt Roach. Argue with yourself. Argue with yourself. Pitbull Cruz and Tank Davis is a bigger, more lucrative fight than Tank Davis in a rematch with Drawmomt Roach. Because all Drawmomt Roach brings to the table is the 32 Devin Haney fans and the 26 Shakur Stevenson fans. That's all he brings to the table. Pitbull Cruz brings an entire fucking country and an entire fan base to the motherfucking table. So, while the shit is a better fight to me, it's one I want more, the Drawmomt Roach fight, Tank and Pitbull is a bigger fight. What up, Vo Majesty? What's next for Cool Boy? I don't know, because the more he go up in weight, the more he get his ass whooped, in my opinion. While we got intermission, KO, you see Beatrice get her head knocked off. No, I'll drop a link. I'll watch it right quick. I'll watch it right quick. See, that's the thing that people won't tell you. I can tell you, yo, I don't want this fight. I want this fight over there. But this one over here is bigger. Was it a bigger fight 6 months ago? Yeah. Yeah. Drawmomt Roach is only big because people felt like he fought Tank to a close-ass fight. But he never been a draw. He needed Tank to be a draw. And it's clear. That's why they made the nigga go to San Antonio. If he was big by himself without Tank, then the nigga would have been fighting in D.C. I bet you if Tank and Pitbull fight, they will not be fighting in Texas. They'll put that shit in Vegas somewhere. Because Tank actually has a fan base. Let me watch this shit. Drink just sent this shit to me. I gotta watch it on my phone because they been fucking. The Zone made me take a whole motherfucking live stream down. Damn, Drink, she caught it with a nasty right hand. Ugh. Women don't usually get knockouts like that. Dang, she got, I think that one caught her in the back of the head, though. You better stop trying to throw with that girl. In the first round, you ain't finna get knocked out in the first round, is you? Fight back. Y'all get the likes up to 300, man. Shout out to Mexican Style 1987. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, she made it out the first round. I'm just trying to see this knockout. She getting whooped on, bro. Getting paws put on her ass. Wow. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Which punch is going to be the one to get through, bro? Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Yeah. They keep letting her get up because you can tell she the A side. They keep letting her get up because you can tell she the A side, bro. They like, girl, this is supposed to be a layup for you. This supposed to be a layup for you. Got your ass. Whoop. Appreciate you showing that, Drake. All right, we got 300. I'm finna drop the link. Shout out to Mexican Style 1987 with the 5-piece. No Biscuit in Super Chat says, motherfuckers was two-faced motherfucker will say Frank looked good now. Only when it's convenient for them. Tank was just too good against him. Shout out to Jupe. 20 of them things, 20 piece. Bow. No Biscuit in the Super Chat says, I was hoping Drawmomt would pack Pitbull up so he wouldn't be a factor. Instead, he gave him a lifeline by getting dropped and injured. Now, debutantes want Tank to fight the injured guy and not the one who knocked out who Debo wants. Yeah, bro. Yeah, anything. Juke, by this time, I'm sure you know anything to push whatever you can against Tank. Like, that's just that's the new shit to do. Or the old shit to do. Marshawn West, 10-piece. No Biscuit in the Super Chat says, nice show tonight. Cook that Texas barbecue up for these Tank haters who love him so much. Facts. They love that man. Dead ass serious. They love that man. Shout out to Richard Paris, 10-piece. No Biscuit in the Super Chat. He said, Rolly said no. Barrios is locked up with Ryan. Ben got next. Crocker being saved for Ben. No unification for Debo in the foreseeable future. I want to see Dev go up and fight the boogeyman Bakram. Yeah, Boots in his energy. Boots in his energy, nigga. This is why niggas hate me, bro. And Richard Paris, great super chat. Appreciate the love. This is why they hate me. Because it ain't picking and choosing for Debo. It ain't picking and choosing with him. When Boots Ennis couldn't get niggas in the ring with him, what did I call for? Bro, it drives niggas crazy. They think it's just because it's their favorite. No, it's funny because I dislike him and I dislike his fans. So it makes me happier to say it. But the takes don't change. The logic don't change. When Boots was struggling, when Boots was fucking struggling to make 147, J.A. Dixon, what I tell that nigga to do? You can't get Barrios in the ring. You can't get fucking Stanionis or Brian Norman Jr. in the ring. What was I doing? I said, nigga, you can't get these niggas in the ring, gotta move up. Can't get these niggas in the ring, gotta move up. Well. Well. Guess what? Niggas and niggas. And Boots fans didn't like it, but Boots fans was like, man, KO, I hear what you're saying. I just don't agree. But he won't undisputed, KO. But KO, Boots won't undisputed. I said, man, fuck undisputed. Them niggas not trying to fight him. And now Boots has moved up, and he might be on the cusp of getting the Virgil fight. He might be on the cusp of getting the Virgil fight. Funny thing is, Debo, his fans were telling Boots to move up too, because he couldn't get fight. Yeah, I remember Jupe. Yeah, y'all was telling Boots Ennis to move up too, because he couldn't get fights. Let me find out that y'all wanted Boots to move up because you knew Debo. You knew Debo fighting at that catch weight against Jose Ramirez. You knew that Debo. You knew he was coming to 147. You ain't want Boots up there, huh? you ain't want Boots down there at 147. Move up, Boots. So Devin don't have to keep trying to kill himself to make 140. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Crush, what up? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I understand. I get it. So, my logic is the same. Bro. Boots Ennis, you can't get fights. All the big fights, the people that will give you the smoke, they at 154. Well, Debo. If you can't get Rolly and Rolly is ducking you, if you can't get motherfucking Barrios, and Barrios is ducking you. You can't get Ryan, and Ryan is ducking you. You can't get Connor, and Connor is ducking you. If you can't get Lewis Crocker, and Lewis Crocker is ducking you, then why stay around at 147 waiting on motherfuckers? Why hold your career up hoping somebody would fight you? Why not move on up to the east side? Moving on up to the east side. Why not move up to the deluxe apartment in the sky high? Why not do that? Why not do that? We said that all the same shit that Jerome Boots in is over here. Let's not try to play favorites. You can't get no fights in the weight class you're in, and your ass walk around 170, get your ass up there to 154. I probably am. You're probably right. You're probably right. The problem is the logic is the same. You're probably right, but the logic is the same. There's no competition at 147, bro. I'm calling for Monster anyway to move up because 122 weak. Yeah, 147 weak as fuck. Move up. I want Monster anyway at 126 yesterday, nigga. His only saving grace is he might be fighting Junto. But anyway, I'll drop this link for y'all. We got about 45 minutes. We're going a little over today. Miss KO said we can go over since I had to start the show late. So we're going to go over today. Let's copy this link. Let's put this link in there, man. Panels open. Panels open, you know what I'm saying? Little late night boxing talk with KO. What's up, y'all? The link is in the chat. I'm with you, Drink. I agree. I would love that fight. If he can get one of them two, stay ass at 122. If he can get one of them two, stay ass at 122. If he can't, I would love him to be at 126. Paid, what up?
What up, my brother?
What's happening with you, man? What you got for the show, bro? Welcome up.
No, man. Shit. I was just trying to figure out, bro. Am I the only? I'm trying to, bro. Is that shit illegal, bro? Cause it seems like every time Lamont goes to the ring, bro, his trunks be high as fuck. Like I don't know if it's his cup or whatever the fuck it is, but it's like his shorts is always damn near over his belly button. I thought it's supposed to be below that.
It is, but it's up to the commission and the ref. They supposed to check that shit when they come in the locker room before you walk out, and if they approve it, then you know they must be ruling that it's okay for him to do it.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. That's like the second time I done noticed that shit. He did it first in the tank fight. I saw that his his trunks was high as hell. Then the second with the pit bull fight, I noticed that shit. But
he trying to protect that body, man. Trying to protect that body. And that's on the commission and the referee though. In my opinion, they need to fix that shit. If they don't fix it, and I'm his opponent, I know he do that shit. I'm gonna point it out to him. I'm gonna complain about it, and I'm gonna let the ref know, ahead of time, man. It's his trunks. Like I can't get no body shots in because nigga got his trunks on his chest.
Yeah.
Hey, when Tank fought Roach, and that motherfucking referee warned Tank about the low blows, Tank told that ref, he said, "Look at that nigga's trunks. Where's trunks are? Give me some wiggle room in this motherfucker."
Yeah. Shout out to DJ real quick with the 5-piece in the super chat. First time sending a dono. Salute, Unc. Also, Debo cooks everybody at 154 except Boots. Oh man, I don't know if I like being called Unc, but I'll take it, DJ, because I don't know how old you are. You can be a Devin fan over here. That's cool. You can be a Devin fan. He ain't cooking everybody at 154 except Boots, nigga. Like Virgil Ortiz, Sebastian Fundora, Bakram. Them niggas is big and strong and all that size shit. Like, nah, my nigga. You like, I don't think so. But you entitled to your opinion. Go ahead though, man. What was you saying, Pray?
And then another thing was, bro, I don't understand, like, Shakur, bro, like that should be frustrating as hell because on one hand you would tell a nigga that, like, when did you become this big ass nigga to where you really be calling shots like that? No, like for real, cause this nigga done like the nigga done got his teeth fixed and shit. So the nigga done lost his goddamn mind or something. Cause you talk about some, you gotta go through Raymond Ford before you come fight me. My nigga, like what? Where the fuck do they do that shit at, bro? But when Tank
He's a
said, no,
part of
I ain't giving this nigga no
haterocracy.
payday, everybody want to say, see, look at Tank. He don't want to fight Shakur. He don't want to fight Shakur. But then you got a nigga that's can't Osaki right now because I feel like the ball is pretty much is in his court. Can't he petition the WBC and make them mandate that fight?
He's the WBC interim,
Oh
so he
yeah.
can petition and get that shit for sure.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's more than likely what he gonna do, bro. That nigga put up or shut up. Now you gonna either have to fight or drop, vacate that belt. And I'm pretty sure if Shakur beat Teofimo and he got that situation, I'm pretty sure he gonna stay at 140. He ain't coming back down.
You're probably right. Rich, what's up, Rich?
Well, what's up? What's up? Hey, I've been looking at your videos for a year, right? Like damn near a year, and I always respect you because you always used to say, I want to see Tank fight Tio or Shakur. That's the main
Yeah,
people that you used to throw out there. So you acknowledge that Tio is a good fighter, right?
100%. Yeah,
You acknowledge he a better fighter than a Sharky, right?
he more accomplished than Oshaki. I don't know if he better than him though. Not right
Okay,
now
okay,
after the performance that Oshaki just put on. But
okay.
him and Shakur is a real good fight for sure.
Okay. So
Mhm.
now I'm getting back to something though, because I keep hearing niggas jump up and down about this Oshaki Shakur. Yeah, I feel like
Mhm.
Shakur is wrong for all them little tweets. But y'all also gotta remember that Raymond Ford was calling out Oshaki, and they was going back and forth way before Shakur even entered the picture. I ain't see Payne and Ford jump up and down and say Oshaki ducked Raymond Ford because he said the same thing to Raymond Ford.
What? But why would he fight him if he had
This wait,
135? Though?
let me finish what I'm saying. He said beat a couple names at 130, then you can fight me. That's what Oshaki said out his mouth. So where are these videos at then? When
Why
he's
you
saying
making
that
up excuses for that bitch ass
I'm
nigga, bro?
not
Stop doing that shit.
I'm not making up no excuses. I'm saying why you
Talking
not
about
jumping it down on
that nigga,
Oshaki
bro.
about the
He's
same
the
thing that
interim
Shakur
champion at
doing?
135, bro. What's the problem, my nigga?
I can't even finish what I'm saying. At the
No,
end of
cause
the
y'all be
day,
coddling niggas. Y'all swear to God we coddle Tank, bro.
nigga,
But y'all every time a nigga
he
try to
not
get at
even
y'all
at one.
nigga.
He not even at 135 yet.
Nigga,
You
he's
see,
the intern champ. He the WBC
he
intern champ
How
at
did he become
135.
Shakur Stevenson mandatory if he not at 135, bro?
he's 135 now. That was a 135 fight that he just got
Yeah,
in.
yes,
Yo, you
bro.
don't even know the fucking
Oh,
fights you be watching,
I ain't
Rich.
know that was 135.
Come on,
They
Here's
gang.
the
fought at
problem. So
135.
so let me respond to you, Rich, and hear where I'm coming from. The problem with what you're saying is Shakur had no problem fighting Joe Cordina. But in the case of Oshaki Foster, he wants to put Oshaki Foster off on Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford is
Right.
not a big fight for Oshaki Foster. Raymond Ford, if he
Not at
really
all.
want to fight Oshaki Foster, he went the IBF route to fight IBF eliminators and get in the Sugar Nunez um, ranking system instead of getting in Oshaki Foster ranking system. And the fact of the matter
Right.
is, bro, Oshaki Foster just be the 2 division former unified champion and made that shit look easy. And no one is
Right.
saying that Shakur Stevenson. I need you to understand this, bro. Nobody's
Yeah.
saying Shakur Stevenson is ducking Oshaki Foster by fighting Tima Lifu Telefimu. The duck comes in that the controversy comes in that when you say I'm not gonna give you a shot unless you
Oh yeah,
give Raymond
yeah.
Ford a shot. That's the problem, my
And
nigga.
that's why I was gonna
I'm
finish.
not gonna fight you, and I don't give a fuck about what the WBC got to say about it.
And that's why
That's
I was
the
gonna finish.
problem,
That's
bro.
why I was gonna finish off at. He on that Tank shit. But I was gonna finish off at this though.
Nah, he on that
At
Shakur shit
at
because
the
he
end
did
of the
the
day,
same thing. He did the same thing with Floyd Schofield. He tried to put Floyd Schofield off on motherfucking Abdullah Mason. This
Hey,
nigga
Rich is
are
yo,
you
sneaky.
talking to, bro?
Rich is
Rich thought he
sneaky.
was slick.
Look,
Rich is sneaky,
but
boy.
this why I'm going. But this all I'm gonna say though, right? If
Yeah.
Shakur do come back down to 135 and he don't fight the winner of Raymond Murtado or Andy Cruz or Abdullah Mason or Tank, if he don't fight the winner of them niggas and he don't fight the winner of Oshaki, yeah, I would call him a duck. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with a 2-piece in the super chat. He says Shakur's about to duck Oshaki Foster, but he was willing to fight Joe Cordina. What happened? I don't know. Oshaki Foster must have really whooped his ass in sparring, Big Dog Willie. I guess that's what happened, bro. Victor, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, KO? What's up to the to the chat. What's up to the panel? Salute and all that good stuff. Hey, let me just run by something. It's on topic because it's about boxing, but it's a slight veer off to the left about a certain aspect of boxing, and that is the motherfucking draw, right? I want to talk about the draw for a minute because I'm starting to rethink that shit. Now, look here, man.
Majority draw.
Fuck any kind of draw is what I'm suggesting. You'll understand when I say it. Now, look, there's a purpose for being in that ring with another nigga. Now, if that nigga has a belt and you going in there to fight him, you're going in there to fight him to get his belt. And the way to get that belt is to win. So guess what? If you don't get that belt, you've lost your purpose. You lost on your purpose. Your endeavor is lost because you didn't get that belt. Now, if you draw, you still didn't get that belt. So what's that mean? You lost, nigga. You lost. Your purpose, the purpose of being in the ring isn't to get the draw. It's to beat that nigga, win that nigga, and if he got a belt, to take his belt. If you don't achieve that, you actually lost your endeavor. This draw, what's the purpose of a draw? You ain't won a goddamn thing. So it's an insult. Right?
Don't nobody want to tie. Don't nobody want to tie, my nigga.
You know, and look here, and it's an insult to the motherfucker who has the belt, because now you saying, well, he didn't do much either. Well, he kept his belt.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. That's
he
good.
defended his belt.
Can't nobody argue with that logic, bro.
I'm just saying, man, that motherfucking draw shit is hanky-panky.
Damn. All right, Victor out here frying shit. One time, hey, what up? What up, Big Skull? I'm coming to you next. Then we go in the key, and then I'm opening up the panel all together.
Push-ups, brother. All right, let me.
I got you. What are you? Hold on. What are you for?
I'm from Detroit. We made a bet too.
I only bet it. Pay. I bet you too.
Yes, sir.
You sure?
I
don't believe
that. I remember it.
I don't believe. So I gotta do 100 for paid and 50 for scope.
Yes, sir.
All right, I got y'all, bro. I'm gonna do that shit tonight, man. Juan, what's up?
What's up? Let me get this off and I'm dropping off.
Yeah.
You pretty much alluded to it because I'm when I'm saying I'm like on YouTube, like constantly checking, I'm very interested in these conversations and these interviews with Lamont Roach specifically, because he can't even bring up Tank now because he put this roadblock in front of himself. You can't talk about rematch and all this other stuff. Now you got this whole roadblock that Tank finna sit there and actually steal from you, which gonna hurt his brand. Then it comes to who is he supposed to fight if Tank actually make the fight with Cruz. So I'm just interested with this whole story because we went through months watching him just go through the ringer. Everyone had him on the show. He was on the Is What It Is after the fight, leading up to this new fight. They found a way to bring Tank up. Now I'm just interested in this whole scope of how this conversation gonna be since everyone was
tap
just
in with me
Roach
because I'm gonna be covering all that shit. Tap in. I'll be covering all that shit. I got you. Shout out to One because that's a very interesting topic. And we're gonna follow that shit to the T. Big Skull, what up, man? Talk to me.
Hey, KO, I just want to say, for a man that's on the run, he showed popping his shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
He showed popping his ish.
That nigga is the most accessible fugitive I've ever fucking seen in my life, bro.
Yeah, they said
that nigga is the most accessible fugitive. He's the most irrelevant nigga. This boy is an enigma out here. But go ahead and cook.
Right.
Hey, don't forget. Hold up. Don't forget that Tank got explosive speed, nigga.
No,
go ahead, Big Skull. What was you about to say, man?
The only thing is when it comes to this, we got a lot of YouTube channels. I'm not gonna say no names. Why you gotta lie on the brother? I thought it was innocent until proven guilty. I got a lot of lawyers in my family, and they explain when it comes to doing cases, you have to have sufficient evidence. And so far, what I'm seeing right now,
I don't see no sufficient evidence to charge this man. I don't see.
Bro,
I
if
haven't
they
seen
had
it.
the shit, the nigga would have got charged. Been almost 2
Right.
months, bro.
Like, for example, if you kidnap somebody, that is a charge where you got to go to jail for 30 years or life. So
Yeah.
for a person who's so-called fugitive, he showed talking and giving out turkeys as well.
Yeah, nigga giving out turkeys, backpacks, shoes and shit, hams and shit, taking pictures and kissing babies, all kind of
All
shit.
that.
They even say he
This
turned his location on while he was tweeting the other day. He had his location on. No, I'm just bullshitting. No, I don't know if
of a
that's
lot
true.
of stuff. This is the last thing I'm gonna say
Yeah, go ahead.
unless somebody else could.
Yeah.
If anybody everybody who always bring up like Tank don't want to fight these people, Tank don't want to fight Shakur, you don't want to fight Devin. What they failed to realize, in order for y'all to get the Tank fight, y'all gotta go over to where he wants y'all. Tank is the A side. Y'all must do everything he want. And I'm gonna bring a little history. When Oscar De La Hoya was fighting Floyd, Floyd had to do everything Oscar told him.
That's a
Why?
fact,
Because
Jack.
Oscar was the A side.
It's a
These
fact, Jack.
niggas can't even sniff Tank glory. Although they might have so-called accolades, your accolades don't mean shit to the casuals who make boxers rich.
Already. Shout out to Big Scope. Key Alexander's
Good
in the
job.
building. What's up, Key?
Hey KO, been a while. How you been?
Yeah. What's going on?
I hope all is good. Salute to you, your beautiful wife and family. Shout out to the kings up here. My girl Jupe is up here. Salute Queen. I'm gonna be really brief. I saw that you were on, and I've been asking everyone, and nobody can give me the answer to this. Now Pitbull Cruz has, prior to fighting Tank, he fought a guy by the name of Luis Alvarez in an 8-rounder. And he lost to. That was controversial. The guy was like 10-5. Okay. It
Yeah.
was in Mexico. So it was probably one of them good cookbooks. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But so then he fights Tank Davis, a week or two notice. And Tank puts on that performance. And then he fights, because another person that people are not mentioning is El Rayo. He
Mm-hmm.
fights El Rayo. He wins. Rayo beats him by a split decision. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so there are now 2 blueprints. And when you compare, which I did because I picked Pitbull Cruz before this fight happened, I told everybody that the people that were there at 2 Cents channel, I said, I'm picking Pitbull because of that Hector Garcia fight. I said, it's something about that pace for me that I think is going to give Lamont Roach a problem. It's something about Pitbull's pace because Hector Garcia, that was a tight fight too now. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people argue that he lost that fight as well. But there are 2 blueprints to how to beat Pitbull Cruz. And if you compare what Rayo did and if you compare what Tank did, they fought him at mid-range. Tank was able to bang with him, but what separated Tank from Pitbull, a lot of people didn't notice that Tank was catching Pitbull on the inside with a lot of uppercuts. Rayo was able to put Pitbull on the back foot in the corner. He was able to, you know what I'm saying, spin out and everything. Now Pitbull gonna Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep coming at you. But they gave you the blueprint. Lamont Roach chose PBC. This was a give me for Lamont Roach.
Right.
He could have taken over Tank Davis's fan base, or at least some of the ones, the Hispanic fan base, because one thing about Hispanics is, as long as you put up a good fight, as long as you keep coming, they gon' rock with you. Pitbull got 3 losses or 2 or 3 losses on his record, and that boy still sold out 12K in San Antonio. They gonna always, Neverete is another one. They always gonna respect. Bam is another one. And Roach really had an opportunity to shine. He chose Pitbull Cruz. There are 2 blueprints out on Pitbull. And he chose to go in there and slug with a slugger. And nobody can answer me, riddle me this. Why did he do that?
I
What
think
was that
that
purpose?
I think the answer is key. 2 things. Number one, he don't have the legs that Rayo and Tank Davis got. He's not as good on the back foot as they are. He's an
Back.
in the pocket fighter. Number one.
Facts.
The other answer I would say is, I think maybe people are selling Pitbull a little bit too short. Meaning a lot of that stuff he had no choice, because Pitbull is on you like white on rice for sure.
Yeah, man.
And
Yes,
so
sir.
when your legs ain't as good and you're not as good at controlling distance, you're not as good at pivoting out, and you just don't have the legs and shit. That shit could make it hard for you, especially when Pitbull got all this energy early in the motherfucking fight.
So then was this a cherry pick gone wrong for Lamont because he wanted Pitbull?
Absolutely.
So was this a cherry pick gone wrong for him?
I wouldn't say it was a cherry pick. It's always like this is just my opinion. Everybody ain't gotta agree with it. In my opinion, niggas always see what Tank do with somebody and they try to one up the nigga. Oh, you did this with Pitbull? I'm about to do this with Pitbull. Oh, you did this to Ryan? I'm about to do this to Ryan. Oh, you did this with Gamboa? I'm about to do this to Gamboa. And it just, oh, you did this with Frank Martin? I want to fight Frank Martin. Oh, you did this with this person? I want to fight Ryan Garcia. Niggas just keep doing that shit and they starting to realize he might be better than what y'all giving him credit for.
Yeah, but it was a cherry pick with Roach. In Roach's mind, it was a cherry pick.
But Roach literally said, and I'm gonna go, I promise. Roach literally said, y'all, that he has 10 different ways to beat Pitbull Cruz. Those are his words, not mine.
He
You
definitely
got two
said that.
blueprints. You did good in the 9th and the 8th and the 9th round. He finally found his range. Lamont Roach Sr. literally told him, stop all that showboating ish. Keep him at mid-range. And he finally did that. What I'm just, because you know one thing about Shakur? I might criticize Shakur, but Shakur would have fought that man so cautiously. I don't care what
Oh
nobody
yeah.
says. Shakur would have never did.
Oh, yeah, he
You
made that
can't
shit
do that.
boring as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
He
So
made that shit
why?
boring. You ain't wrong.
And
I'm
then gonna get
sorry.
out of
That's
then
all
gonna
I
get out
got.
of then gonna get out of the ring and make him a
Already.
shoes.
Y'all let me go to David, and I'm talking about the Be More Bully David. We got two Davids up here. I'm gonna go to David, then I'm gonna go to the other David, then I'm gonna go to Juke, then I'm gonna open up the panel. David Lynch, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? KO, what's up, panel? Salute.
What's up,
What
man?
up, though?
Salute. Hey, yo, that nigga Shakur funny as shit, man. He gonna put another nigga on to another motherfucker in
Yeah, bro.
order to duck him so he won't have to fight him. Yo,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me, yo?
He say, fuck that WBC
Seriously?
belt, man. Fuck that
Fuck
belt,
that
man.
WBC belt? Yeah, then just go ahead and drop the belt. Let everybody know that you ducking a motherfucker who just actually got in the ring and boxed the fuck out of Cool Boy the way your ass supposed to be fighting, not jumping 3, 4 spaces back every time in order to hide to keep from getting hit and
No,
running around the motherfucking
you
ring.
saying that nigga Shakur be moving like a knight on the chessboard? That's what you're telling me?
Man, that motherfucker be moving in the ring like Alakay or Madagascar dancing.
Damn, okay.
Madagascar too.
He said,
Devin do
"Night
the
on
same
chessboard."
shit. Yeah,
Damn.
man. But I'm saying though, yo, are you kidding me? And
Nah,
then to Lamont Rats and Roaches, or should I call them
he go by
Three
Drawmomt.
Draw McGraw? I
He
call
called
them Three Draw
man.
McGraw.
Yeah, talk to
Three
that nigga.
draws in a row, Mr. McGraw. Man, you's a clown. You
Damn.
up there fucking doing a videotape up in a hospital talking about starting the movement.
He say he
Nigga,
broke
the
his
only
wing.
fans, yeah, the only fans this nigga got is fucking Devin Haney and Shakur fans who hate Tank.
So you saying that pay-per-view ain't do shit?
Man, the pay-per-view did what it's going to do.
You
You know what I
It's
mean?
over 100K.
You saying the
Especially
people
being shown in fucking Mexico.
you saying all the people was in the building for Pitbull? That's what you saying?
Hell yeah, ain't nobody come to see Otis.
Key, what did you say right there?
I said I heard it was over. It's at least 100K or over. They
That ain't
did
that.
decent,
Told
and
you.
they sold, and they had to open up the top half of the arena. So they sold about over, I think, over 10,000 tickets for sure.
He
That wouldn't be
sold.
half bad.
He
I take
sold.
a
So
100. I take 100K.
Pitbull
Let me get
sold.
David. Let me get David Tisdale, then let me get Jude, and I'll open it up for all y'all. What's up,
Mr.
David?
T
Hey,
Stain,
hey,
Mr. T Stain,
hey,
the champ.
hey, salute to the panel and KO, salute, bro.
What's up, man?
I want to talk about Shakur, man. People are focusing on Shakur and Oshaki Foster. I want to focus on Abdullah Mason and Shakur. Shakur is downing that fight, bro. I thought Shakur was all about that smoke, bro. I thought Shakur wanted action with everybody. When Keyshawn had the belt, his fans had the excuse that they won't unify those titles because Keyshawn had the title. Now Abdullah Mason got the belt and Shakur's down in the fight. He was all up on Mason's nuts when he was coming up, praising him and saying he's a legit fighter, he's elite, he's gonna get better. Now he has the title, now he doesn't want to fight him. He's calling him like an amateur or something like that. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Because Abdullah Mason's at the top now. It's time to unify and Shakur's down in that fight, bro. He wanted to smoke with Emmanuel Navarrete. He was calling for that fight, he almost retired, bro. Bro, Abdullah Mason is way more skilled than this nigga, bro. What are we talking about, bro? He just fought Dennis Berinchik while he was coming out of a loss from Frank Martin. Bro, what are we talking about, bro? Are you gonna call Abdullah Mason a trash fighter or he doesn't have defense, bro? None of these guys you fought have legitimate defense, bro. None of them, bro. And you're gonna down that fight, bro, when he just got a belt, bro.
You don't like the defense of Oscar Valdez, bro? You don't think that's
Bro, he's gonna tell you he's better now. He's gonna tell you it was better than Abdullah Mason's. He's gonna tell you that right now. But he was all up on his nuts when he was coming up. Oh, I spot Abdullah Mason. He's elite, bro. What are we talking about, bro? Let's stop focusing on Shakur Foster, bro. He just fought right now. Let's focus on Abdullah Mason.
You think Abdullah is better than 35-year-old Robson Casasio?
Bro, is that even a question, bro?
I know, bro. I know. I'm just saying it. This is what Shakur fan wanted. You know, Shakur about to fight Joe Cordina and shit, right?
Yeah, and he was coming off a KO loss. He was coming off a KO loss. He was about to have his first pay-per-view against a guy coming off a KO loss. And Abdullah Mason's not a good fighter right now. He has to build up and make it.
Abdullah ain't ready. Crazy, bro. Shakur got to fight Ray Ford first. Like Shakur, the final boss out this bitch. Okay,
we gotta now let him marinate. But he's a world champion now, bro. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, man. All right, we got Juke. What up, Juke?
Hey, how y'all doing? Good evening.
What's going on? What you got for the show?
Nothing much. First, I just want to say, what did he call him? Quick Draw McGraw or what?
Yeah, something like that. He called that boy.
Y'all funny with the name, but I just want to say that I can vouch for what Key said. You know, we were on 2 Cents channel and like we picked fighters. I think I was on someone else's channel, but I think I know Key picked Pitbull. I picked Roach. So, because I agree with what Key said about like the pacing and Roach's limited footwork, but that part I agree with. But the reason why I felt comfortable picking Roach, or a little bit comfortable, was because I figured that he's gonna be so much like the bigger man, like he's gonna have such a physical advantage that he'd be able to absorb the punches, and that he would kind of like understand this is an opportunity of a lifetime, right? Like PBC is putting you on the main event. Some people believe that you beat Tank. This is an opportunity of a lifetime to kind of like usurp, because that's what you want, right? You want to beat Tank, take over his situation. Perfect. And like she said, there's tape out on how to get around this man. But I think he fell into the Tank. We hate Tank spell, which is I've noticed it like kind of what you described, which is like because people have for so long downplayed Tank's resume. And I think if you keep telling yourself something, you believe it. Tank ain't stuff. Tank ain't did this, blah, blah, blah. I think Devin is the same thing with Ryan. And you go in there and you thinking, oh, well, Tank made it look easy. I'm bigger than him. I'm just as skilled as him. And then it don't go the way you think it's supposed to go. And I don't understand why you were getting there and hook with a hooker. It made no sense to me. And he blew it. And I feel like we've been trying to escape Cruz, Pitbull for a minute. Ryo helped us kind of like keep him at bay because they keep pressing this fight. And I feel like Roach just really seriously put him back in contention.
Yep.
And so as much as I don't want to see that fight, we not only did you kind of like, they can say, some people say he won, some people say he didn't, but it was so close. We can't say no one won definitively, but he defensively knocked you down. He defensively hurt you. And he was defensively, he got a point taken away. So it's actually just as much controversy in my opinion, but people are going to say it's not because it's not Tank. You literally put him back on the board as a chess piece. And I'm like, you got yourself to blame for that. And it's kind of like pissed me off because I'm sick of Pitbull.
But guess what though? PBC see all them 12,000 people in the damn stands with them damn Mexican flags.
Exactly. They went crazy over Pitbull. Pitbull is like, I mean, and all this, as much as y'all know I'm a Shakur fan, but as many people saying they want to be like, oh, I can be the next the face of boxing. Pitbull has a better case than any of Tank's peers right now. Really.
Pitbull, David Benavidez about to take that Cinco de Mayo date with Zurdo Ramirez.
Yeah, and I'm like, and that's why I didn't
get this Virgil Ortiz fight. It's some Some
And
other names I would think of.
and Jupe, don't forget, out of all of the contemporaries from 140 to 135, Pitbull, as it stands currently, is the best seller outside of Tank
He
Davis.
is. Outside of Tank,
We
he's
Damn.
the
gotta
best
we gotta put
seller.
him in there.
And that's
Damn.
why everybody's like, you hating on Turkey. This is why they want. This is why they want Shakur to go to
Uh,
Turkey. Turkey has kind of.
all right.
This is why they want him going to Turkey. I feel like Shakur was on gaining some momentum with the bigger network, and I feel like he's taking a step backwards. Although he's acting like he's not, and he's stressing me out too. These little dudes stressing me out. All I know is that I wanted Pitbull. I wanted to get him out of our hair, and thanks to freaking Roach, he's right back in our hair. Like that's all I gotta say. I'm irritated with him, to be honest. And I get people mad. They mad about the fact that Tank said it. But also another thing, one thing that Tank tweeted that everybody's leaving out. Tank did say that in reference to Roach that Roach will always be there for whenever I call him. So he didn't say I will never rematch Roach. He did say that. It's just that he sees it as like you did put a little water on our rematch, dude. You did. And so anyway, this went all wrong. But I'm gonna let y'all have it.
All right, look, y'all. The panel is open. I gotta pay some debts and shit for these sorry ass Cowboys. So I'm gonna be over here paying debts. I'm gonna put the camera on me so y'all know I ain't cheating. Panel's open. Y'all talk about whatever y'all want to talk about.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
sitting
hey,
over
I
hey,
don't
here.
Lynch.
think.
Hey, Lynch.
What up,
Hey,
You know
Juke.
what?
Let
Say,
real
Lynch.
quick though. Let
What's up?
let Enigma go because Enigma just got here. Let him go and then
Oh,
All right,
we'll
yeah.
talk
good,
about
Salute,
it.
Enigma.
Enigma. Salute,
What up,
Enigma.
Enigma? What's up, man?
Salute to everybody. Salute. What up? What up? To respond to what Juke just said, I don't think that Pitbull has never been off the chessboard. I don't think he's ever like he hasn't went anywhere because he went to 140 and became a champion. So you know, Pitbull is a bigger star. I believe he's
Hey, real
up
quick,
there.
it was 100 for paid and 50 for SCO, right?
Yep.
All right.
I believe Pitbull is up there with
Yep.
Shakur and the rest of them guys. He's up there with the rest of them guys. And Lamont Roach, as far as Lamont is concerned, I think that if I didn't pick him to win. I didn't pick Cruz either. I couldn't pick anybody. To me, it was a 50-50 fight. And in my mind, it was if Lamont Roach could motherfucking withstand the 5 round blitz, because you know Pitbull coming out, he blitzing. Straight up,
Mm-hmm.
he blitzing. If he could survive that 5 round blitz, he could be all right. And he did. It kind of went that way. You know, the first half of the fight, Pitbull was in his shit. And the back half of the fight, that's when Lamont started settling him down and boxing this shit. And boxing. And then Pitbull took the 12th round? I think Pitbull took the 12 and 11. 11 and
Yeah,
12.
that's what I got. I'm taking the trophy to 11.
Yeah. So I believe I think it was a close fight. It was a very close fight, so it wasn't a robbery. I'm cool with the draw. I'm definitely cool with the draw. But Gervonta Davis's resume is aging like fine wine. Like it
True
really is.
that.
Because
You
You ain't
know it,
lying
Travis.
about
You
that.
know it.
everybody that this man done fought became a champion, and they talked about. Everybody he fought already, they are doing their thing right now. Frank just got a
Hey,
fucking marvelous knockout.
Yeah.
Look good coming
hey,
back. Look
Yeah.
good.
hey, Enigma.
Honestly, I
Hey,
don't think
Enigma.
I can't
You
think
know
of
what, man?
anything.
That's
Hey, you
Buddy
know what,
McGirt.
Enigma? Let me
Buddy
say this
McGirt, a
for
hell of a
just
coach.
hey, Enigma. Let me say this real quick. You know what? What that says to me is that you learn, right? You learn. Even if you get your ass kicked,
I
you
got 50 more, man.
learn from
Yep.
your
Yep. Yep.
mistake. So those
Right.
niggas that have gone on to fight Tank, lost to Tank, but out of that, they learned something. They learned their weaknesses. They learned where they had their defects, their faults, and that's what you call a nigga that learned from his mistakes, and that's why they go on to be successful.
Tank
Hey,
makes
Vic,
stars, baby.
you
He
said
Mm-hmm.
makes
something to
stars.
me. Hey, Vic,
He
you
makes
said something to me.
stars.
True that. Take
Absolutely,
make you famous.
absolutely.
Y'all
Hey,
let me
look,
catch
hey,
this super
look.
chat real quick, bro. Shout out
Well,
J
the
Kid
mere
City. Let me catch the super chat real quick, Victor. Shout out J
Yeah.
Pitt City with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say, remember Cruz duck Shakur? If Shakur beats Team Alifu, don't be surprised if Pitbull starts calling him out if Tank fight isn't available.
Nah,
Pitbull always say he wanted to fight him.
but this the thing though. This the thing though. You had three people on that car last night calling out on Shakur, but Shakur ain't a nobody. Shakur's a nobody. You had three people literally calling him out.
Who
That's the
said
only
Who said
reason
Shakur is
that,
Shakur's a
that
nobody?
nobody?
you,
Hey, look at that
What
nigga
color
like
that
a
I,
matter?
I
live.
mean,
Who said
I
Shakur's a
mean,
nobody?
a
Who
lot of
said
people in
Shakur is
that
a
chat,
nobody? I've never
for
heard
him
that.
for him not to be a good ass fighter
Man,
or
Rich,
whatever.
Rich
Y'all,
just be
y'all,
making up
for,
his
for,
Rich
own
should be
shit,
Rich
bro.
should be saying shit.
I
Rich
don't
should
know
be
a soul
saying
who
shit.
don't think Shakur is
It ain't a
good. Like,
nigga up
come
here that
on.
don't want to see Tank versus Shakur, bro.
Word
So
up.
listen, so
Like,
He
listen.
know
If
what's
I
gonna
can make,
happen. That's
I can,
why.
if I can make any fight
KO,
tomorrow,
speak
it
for
would be
yourself.
Tank versus
Speak
Shakur.
for
I didn't
yourself,
even want
KO.
Shakur to go to
Speak
140.
for yourself, KO.
But who,
But
Rich, who,
I
Rich,
want to see him knock his ass the fuck out.
actually, Rich. So you know I'm a fan of both. I think that's like the if I had to make a fight tomorrow, it would be Tank versus Shakur. I didn't even want Shakur moving to 140. I wanted Keyshawn to go ahead and handle T.O. because I want to see unifications at 135. That's just how I feel. So no, I don't know if anybody who said, "Oh, Shakur ain't nothing." We're just saying he's not as big of a fighter. We mean like so far as like fan base monetarily, but I don't think anybody is gonna doubt Shakur's skill set. But I will say this: when it comes to Tank's resume, as much as everybody hate it, we got to acknowledge that Tank's resume is literally sustaining boxing. With
It is.
Yep,
for a sec, think
yep,
about this for a
Yup.
second in terms of all the cars we've seen this year.
yep.
Without Tank's resume, we wouldn't have had any like that's half the big cars gone.
Yep.
So we
And
can
then
Yep.
and
we can
then we still
trash
have
all we want.
20
We can no longer deny this man's resume. I'm
and
sorry.
then we still
Yep.
have
only
2026
Facts.
as
people, only
well.
people
Facts.
really do
But
that
my
shit is
hold
Devin
on,
Haney.
yeah, let me hear what Key was talking about. Go ahead, Key. What you say?
I said we still have 2026 as well. And some of y'all know I really like Africa, right? I think that he's one of the best pure boxers in the game, but my boy got to get the smoke with Frank Martin, and I'm a little worried for them because a couple years ago before Tank fought Frank, I said somebody got to get Frank out the way while he's still green, while he's still, you know what I'm saying, learning, because the more he learns, he's a student of the game. And the more he learns, he's going to be a problem. And I think we all saw that because I don't think anybody did
Mm-hmm.
Rances like that. Besides,
Nobody. I've been watching Rances for
Nobody.
years. No one
yeah,
did Rances like that.
I don't think anybody. I mean, he made Rances look slow, and
The
so
Chargers won.
He had that man doing the hokey pokey in the ring, boy.
yes, he
Hell
did.
yeah.
Yes, he
Hell
To be
did.
yeah.
And
honest
so
though,
I
bring
gotta
it.
see
That's
what
Buddy
Hell
McGirt.
yeah.
so
That's Buddy McGirt.
if Earl is positioning Frank Martin for a belt, that's gonna be another one. You got Rowley, you got Barrios and Ryan. That's gonna be a huge fight.
What champion Frank Martin could be at 140?
Hey,
And I'm gonna
real
come
quick,
back
Rich,
here and bet one of
before you
y'all.
hold on, real quick, Rich. Key Alexander, you said a lot of names for Hitchens. Why you ain't bring up Super L?
Because Subriel is about to fight Dalton, but he did duck. Yes, he did. He did avoid Super L. Okay, he did.
Yeah,
Dang.
I'm just
I
checking the
would put
temperature.
Frank
Dang. He
over
did. He
Sabril
did. He
Matias.
did. That's why I said
Wait,
it's I
who
can't
avoided
keep
Super
taking up.
L?
He making it hard for me to
When
defend him,
she
man.
said when she said y'all know I thought she was about to go on a Demetrius Andrade tirade, but
No, no,
we
don't do it
escaped it.
now. Don't do it now.
We
Leave Boo
escaped
out of this.
Andrade. We
Leave Boo
escaped
out of this.
Andrade and shit,
Hey,
man.
that nigga Richard Hitchinson, he's ducking Antoine Russell.
I
It's
think
no point
Frank
even
Martin
talking.
got a chance to beat
It's
any
no
of
point
Yeah,
even
any of
get
them
these
talking.
brothers.
It's no.
ass up. He did
It's
beat
no
Nah,
point
but
in
Yeah, I
talking
got
about.
him beating Sabril
no,
Matias.
not to be honest,
Hey,
bro. With that
Like,
performance, I don't
keep it
know
a
if
bean.
that's
Hold on,
just because he's
what'd you
just
say?
coming
What'd you
back.
say, Pay? What'd you say,
I
bro?
said, to be honest, bro, I don't know if it's just him coming back off that layoff, but Frank Martin looked slow, bro, in that fight. I
Nah,
don't
that
know.
boy, he looked like if he ain't get that knockout, he looked like he was
And
about to gas out for
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I'm saying. He looked slow. Like, I don't know, bro. It's like his legs weren't catching up with his body.
hey, that's because of the
no,
layoff.
don't say nothing, Payne. Don't
That's
say
the
nothing, Payne.
layoff, man.
All
You know
you
That's
what time it
possible.
is.
That's possible. Maybe he did look slow and he with a different
don't say
trainer.
nothing, Payne. All you
That's
do
all
is
it
think
is.
his resume
Yeah,
done aged like fine wine.
he
Let
with
him fight one
McGirt.
of them
Watch, he
champions.
Hold
gonna
on,
get a
Fight
belt.
let
one of
me hear
y'all.
what he said, bro. Hold on, what you say?
Tank resume
I said,
did
I
age
said,
like
I
Prime
said, I
One.
said, I
It
said,
has. His
don't,
age
I
better than
said,
anybody
don't,
else's.
I said, don't give them no game, Pay. I want to bet these same people that say he gonna get a belt at 140.
Oh,
I bet you he won't.
I just think that was the layoff though. I don't know, bro.
Rich,
I
why are you
bet
so
you he won't.
negative all the time?
I, I'll take a bet with you.
Cause he
Please.
don't like nobody that could
I
Oh,
think
come
I
to.
think Frank I think Frank Martin. First of all, EJ not finna move like that. You
Yeah,
understand? Like EJ is still a promoter. Like just like Manny Pacquiao, how he moving Pitbull Cruz. If EJ say if they calling out Africa, it's something that they see obviously, and I want to see that fight. That's a
I do
good
too.
fight.
I would
That's a
love to see it.
very good fight on paper. Like for real, for real. That's a good style matchup.
and
Yeah,
what's wrong with saying that Tank's resume has aged well if he's the only person of his peers who everybody he's fought recently is either a champion or headlining cards or both? What's wrong with that? Because at the end of the day, can I say the same thing about Devin? No. Can I say the same thing about Shakur? No. Can I say things about Ryan? No. At the end of the day, that's a fact. That's not us opinion. Like, like that, we haven't seen anything like this since Floyd. I mean, well, not that he ain't no
Wow.
Floyd now. I'm a
Wow.
Floyd fan. I'm saying
Wow.
though, in terms of
You
like
right,
when
you
you
right,
fight
man. You right. I
people,
don't
that's
want to
this
argue. I
is
don't want to
factual.
argue. I do not want to argue
I'm
after
not. That's
that.
not an
You
argument.
right.
It's
You
not an
right.
argument.
Okay,
You right.
what
You ain't
about
seen nothing like this since
I'm
Floyd.
being
You right.
objective. You're Rich. Can you like listen without being emotional for once, please?
Wow. I didn't
what
heard
do
it
you do
all.
you
Because we
guys like
friends.
the
I ain't nothing she
do you
said.
guys like the Africa versus Michelle Rivera fight? If that's made?
Not really, nah.
Uh-uh.
No.
Is that who he's
I
supposed to
need
be
your
fighting?
boy. What I need from
Allegedly.
Africa. What I need from Africa, Key. He need to stop showing me that he's scared of all these pressure fighters. Nigga ducking Gary Antoine. He already ducked Subriel. When he gonna fight? When he gonna fight one of these dudes that's really bringing that thump like that?
I'm
He not.
I can't keep defending my boy. He got to
He
give me
not.
something. He
He
That
got to
boy
ain't
give me
going
lost.
to.
something.
That boy lost to Gary Antoine like 50, 11 times in the amateurs. Super L called this man out multiple times.
Who he
He
talking
avoid
about?
ever since Gustavo Lemons. This nigga ain't wanted to fight nobody that bring any kind of pressure to him.
right.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I
He,
think
he
that
okay,
that
told
would be
so
a great fight.
and
so
don't forget he told Antoine get his weight up like his weight already up.
That's what
I
I'm
don't know where the
saying.
fuck that
Bro, you
came
And
can't
from.
he's
tell
wrong.
you
He
can't
don't.
you can't tell Gary Antoine to get his weight up, and we just watch you fight this nigga right here. Hold up.
Africa suffer from the same
Hold up.
shit Edgar Blanco suffer from. Delusional.
Yeah, they think they bigger than what they is, bro.
and y'all know why that is, right? Y'all know why this is all of a sudden happened with all. Okay, you notice that all these fighters who would
Turkey
typically.
Island Sheik.
Thank you. Which is
Now
why
how the
That
I
fuck?
that
said.
that that ain't
Mm-hmm.
that
Remember,
ain't
I
that
called
that,
it a
that
few
ain't
months back. I
that
said
ain't
he is going to blow these guys' heads up. To you're gonna have B-sides thinking that they're. I said you're not gonna make any fights.
nah. You can't
I
blame
said
Turkey
this
Island
months
Sheik
ago.
because Africa not fighting for Turkey Island Sheik.
Cause that's no, but
No,
that's no.
he
But I'm
has
talking.
The,
I'm mainly on Shakur though, bro. Cause like, since
no
when
right,
did
right,
you?
but that's what he's
Since
This
trying
is
to
when
why
did?
turn
this
into
why
now.
Richard Hitchens gas. This nigga done beat George Cambosos. Nigga George Cambosos done lost like 4 of his last 5 fights. He looked like trash against Jack Wiley. He robbed Maxie Hughes, if we being real. He barely beat Timo. He barely beat Lee Selby. He barely beat Mickey Bay. This is the most almost losing this nigga I ever seen in my life, bro. Like,
No,
nigga's
Cambosos is
trash.
You're almost losing
Cambosos is
And
it.
then
probably like the worst shit ever. Yeah,
like Shakur like this the shit out like you done got Lamont Roach done headline 2 pay-per-view cards, bro. Shakur has a headline 1, but all of a sudden he beat T.O. He become the fucking face of boxing.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what that is, bro.
That nigga
I'm gonna tell you what
delusional.
that is.
that's Turkey out of sheep.
That's turkey, but for Shakur specifically, that nigga got Bud Crawford in his fucking ear, man.
Man, for real, that nigga bugging, bro. Like I
That
can
nigga got
understand
Bud
you.
in his ear, bro.
And
Bud,
then
Bud,
you how
Bud wants Shakur to run the same play that he ran on Earl. Now I think Bud all proved that he was always better than Earl, so that's not what I'm getting at. But that nigga is on that whole like, nigga, look, negotiate because y'all a big fight. Don't worry about A side, B side, nigga. Just milk this shit because you the big fight. Keep calling that nigga out. Keep attaching yourself to this nigga, and they gonna call for it eventually, bro. And you make sure you stand your ground and you get everything that you want, nigga. That's what I was able to do with Earl. That's why Shakur, like you listen to Shakur. Man, why can't we just talk on the phone, man? Like I
Go
put
to
Tank
Shakur
A.
right there to the
Shakur.
side and
Tank
talk on
A.
the phone.
Earl.
Who the fuck who that sound like, bro?
Bud Crawford.
Come on, my
And
Tank
I,
nigga.
is
Like
and
that
I
not
shit
had
ain't
Tank
right
is not
sometimes,
Earl
bro.
Smith.
and then I gotta agree with
Tank
I
ain't
got to
falling
agree
for
with
that
Earl on
shit.
this shit because bro, when they was fighting for the belts, why didn't Bud speak up then? about the WBC and all that
Yeah,
bullshit about the
I
belts.
agree with Earl Spence on that.
But
I agree with
then
him.
you
Well,
got a
because at
nigga,
the time,
but
Chucky
then all
wasn't
of a
beefing with
sudden,
the WBC.
but then all of a
Remember?
sudden, you got plenty of fighters that saying fuck them belts. But all of a sudden, but when Bud say the shit, all of a sudden, oh, he finna start a revolution. The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you caught that shit
Yeah, bro,
too.
Hey,
niggas
shout
be
out to
bugging.
shout out to Brashley. Shout out to Brashley. Key, I don't think your boy gonna be able to duck these allegations tonight. He said with the 5-piece in the super chat, he say Hitchens just ducked Jermaine Ortiz. They going back and forth on X right now. He's saying Hitchens was offered to fight for January 31st. Damn.
I think they're going. I think Africa agreed to fight Michelle Rivera. I think that's what happened,
Yeah,
which
they.
I'm
I think
mad
they.
about because Jermaine Ortiz is
What?
coming off of a win in Florida. So that would have been actually a good look
Isn't
for him
Michelle
to get.
Rivera coming off a
Michelle
win too?
Rivera?
Yeah, Michelle. Both of
Man,
them
last
did,
time I
but
saw him,
Jermaine,
he got knocked out by Frank.
in my opinion,
Then
for his
Frank Martin beat
career,
Michelle Rivera. Then
Yes.
Frank Martin beat his
yes,
Yeah.
ass.
Yes, he
yes.
That's
did.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
So that's who. What's the
Beat
name
his
trying to fight?
Ali,
Hitchison?
Muhammad
He did
Ali,
knocked
one
out.
of look
That
be looking like niggas.
allegedly, I guess
Hey
Yeah,
man,
that was
that's
Michelle
supposed
what
to
Ali
be the
Rivera,
new
he beat
current Muhammad
I don't
Ali.
know why y'all tripping. He beat Nestor Luna Alonso, bro.
Man, fuck that,
No,
bro.
stop. Be quiet.
Not that
Fuck
nigga.
Be
that.
quiet.
Nah,
I
Fuck
think
that
he
that.
should have
nigga.
went. If I think he should have went with
Oh,
Jermaine
Bro, I
Ortiz.
didn't even know
I
you
think he should
fought,
have went
bro.
with Jermaine.
You
AKO,
got that nigga
AKO,
Hitchison out here
AKO,
babysitting belts and shit.
AKO.
What's up, Rick?
AKO.
What's up, Rick? Don't start no
Just
bullshit,
like
Rick.
Bud.
This ain't no bullshit, Rick.
No. I'm
What's up,
saying it
man?
makes sense now. Jermaine Ortiz was just on the Mill City, and Mill City told him some stuff about Richard Richardson. He said, "Oh, I ain't know he did all that," and they just started going on him. So it makes sense why they going at it on that shit right
I mean,
now.
Jermaine
Them
Ortiz got
tweets.
the short end of the stick against Team Alifu, bro.
He
I
did.
agree.
But I don't
So
understand
and
why like
he
one
fought Loma, really good too.
It makes
Hey,
sense,
KO,
man.
when's Xander Zayas fight again?
He fighting in January against Abasa Bryu or Bryel.
Isn't it the 31st?
I think it's on the 31st. Yeah, let me check.
So I wonder if Africa is gonna be on that
January looking
card.
fire. January looking fire. I ain't gonna hold
where
you.
okay,
Do that
who
nigga
is
even got a
actually
promoter right now?
who is
Yeah,
Hitchens training for?
Abasa Bryu, January 31st in Puerto Rico. Yeah, January 31st. Facts. Yep.
Oh my
No, I'm
God,
talking
we about to
about
have
I'm talking
15
about Rich's
screens up over
Africa. Do
there.
we got a promoter right now?
I
Nah,
have no
he
idea.
free.
Yeah,
Free as a bird.
I thought he was with Eddie Hearn.
Okay.
Then he should be unifying. That's what I want to say.
That's what I'm
Why is
saying. He
140 not
babysitting
unifying? I need
belts.
some unifications at 140 and
Man, them
135.
niggas waiting on them niggas waiting on to see what man niggas be getting mad. They waiting to see if Tank gonna come to the division, man.
So is that what you
Everybody
want
waiting
back to
around. I'm telling
140?
you, that nigga is Taylor Swift out this bitch. I'm telling you, everything stopped.
Tank
Everything
is
stopped.
the
I don't give
money
a fuck.
man,
Beyonce,
baby.
Kendrick Lamar, Drake. I don't give a fuck. Taylor Swift get ready to drop an album. Everybody like, nigga, we gotta move our shit.
Just
They
because
waiting to see
Tank
what this
is the
nigga gonna do. They like,
motherfucking
this nigga
money
gonna
man.
I need to have my belt ready, nigga. I need to have my
Fuck
belt ready.
yeah. Tank
My,
got that money. He the money man. You want money?
that shit the
You
nigga
So you
called
gotta
think that's
fight
why
nigga
Tank.
no
called
one in
Tank.
140 is unifying?
You see what Tank
Huh?
said on Twitter? This is my
because
show.
if you fucking lose though, if you
He the
lose,
motherfucking
then
face
you
of
ain't there no more.
boxing.
God damn it, it's 11 o'clock and I'm ready to go. So look, salute to everybody that pulled up. I appreciate y'all. I'll be live
Salute.
Wednesday night at 7:30.
Salute
Thank you everybody
everybody.
KO, peace and
Salute
blessings.
KO.
Thank you to Miss KO. Thank you everybody in the super chat. I appreciate y'all. Everybody have a great night. Make
Key,
sure y'all check out our
and
Bye,
content
y'all.
tomorrow, and we'll see
All right,
y'all on
bro.
Yo, peace
Wednesday.
out. Yo,
Hey,
peace
Hey,
out.
KO, good show tonight, my guy.
Rich,
Salute,
Victor.
brother.
Salute,
Shout out to Victor.
salute.
Salute, brother.
Appreciate all y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that hit the panel tonight and the link tonight. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Shout out to Miss KO. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all on Wednesday night at 7:30. Everybody have a great night, and we out of here, y'all. Peace.